Good evening, members of Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. How's everybody doing this evening? For those who tune in on Restream, YouTube, Facebook, all Spiritual Encrypted Encounters, and for those who follow my show with TikToks under ApeCS895. Lots of short reels there of what I catch with my videos, and I play some short reels. I got the short reels on TikTok and short reels on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing great. As for me, I had a wonderful weekend. Took the day off yesterday and went did a little bit of dancing, a little bit of cardio. Okay, there you go. How you doing, brother Joel? How you doing this evening? Hope you're doing great. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. It's cousin Jesse. How you doing, primo?
How you doing, cousin? Hope you had a good day off. Hello,
Yeah,
Joe brothers. Welcome in, my brother.
did a little bit
Hope
of
you caught
cardio.
some, hope you got caught something besides mosquito bites.
I'm fixing to share this live feed to the groups I share.
Share it out, cousin. Share it out. Just here, getting ready for the show, man. I timed it just right. Had time to take a shower and shine up my werewolf. It
Yeah, I
Windex
just got
works.
a tanker
Windex,
shirt on.
yeah, man. Windex works wonders, man.
Windex.
Yeah, been a long day, man. Finally got some sleep today. I tried to sleep last night, man. I couldn't. I hadn't slept going on 3 nights, man. I finally took a long nap today.
Where is that, cousin?
I don't know, man. Just haven't been able to sleep. It's funny because while we're on the show, I'm sleepy as hell. I just can't sleep when I'm supposed to. I was gonna try to go to the emergency room tomorrow, man, but seeing that it's my birthday tomorrow, I think I'll wait till Tuesday.
Oh, your birthday tomorrow. Oh shoot.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
happy birthday, cousin.
Thank you, cousin. 57
I
years
didn't
old,
know it was
cousin.
your birthday, primo. I don't really keep up. Shit, I forget my own birthday sometimes.
Well, the only reason I know it's my birthday because it says right here June 1st, and I'm from June 2nd.
'Cause, one time you had a profile that had birthdays like for about 3 days straight. I know sometimes people
Yeah.
celebrate birthday for the birthday a whole month. Yeah.
My brother no longer likes to celebrate his birthday. He has a sad birthday every year now.
Who's that?
Joe,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he calls sometimes he calls crying. You know why, right?
Hmm.
My mom died on his birthday. She waited for him to come, and when she saw him, she pointed at him and breathed her last breath and died.
Oh wow.
So every year he cries because you know he's the one that gave her the most hell. She would put his ass in jail every freaking weekend. She put his ass in jail.
Damn.
He was always destroying the house.
He was viendo la vida loca, man, because the things he was on, man.
But he was
He,
living la vida coca.
changed the person because when he was in on shit, he'll be cool, man. But once he be getting this drinking and smoking, watch out, man. He'll flip on you.
Yeah,
But
I
a
was
lot of people they can't handle the drinking.
I was one of those people that I could drink and smoke, and I'd still be the same person, man. If I was to whoop somebody's ass, it's because they had it coming, man. I wouldn't just fight everybody, man. They did
Yeah.
something or said something, they had it coming. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, man. Lately, when I go to bed, man, I get itches on my arms real bad,
Yeah.
and I don't know what's going on, man. So what I'm doing, like I already took a shower, but before I go to bed, I'll wash my arms off again. That way, I won't get those issues. I don't know what's going on, man. Like I said, I need to go to the doctor. Probably got to do with my diabetes.
Probably, primo. If you're drinking, you got to stay away from the sugars. I messed up last night. Stopped at Whataburger and got me a milkshake, and they got me
Ooh,
at the man.
I
I
bet it
had to
was
stay up.
delicious.
I had to sit down, man. It was like it was affecting me pretty bad, but I'm better today.
But was it delicious?
Oh, it tasted good. Got me a strawberry milkshake.
Milkshake, my favorite. Hey, man, do you
After
remember?
the dance, we went to the baile. There's hardly anybody at the dance because there was a lot of what do you call it, graduations parties. So those
Hey,
was
man,
happening all throughout Central Texas. So we had all the dance floor to ourselves. It was a couple of people that went to the dance, and we were just danced all night. Of course, it was a live band, so we had the best, make fun out the best
hey,
out of it.
cousin, what
What
was
was
the name of that little restaurant right there by Galindo's store, man? It was Galindo's, and it was a little restaurant and a washateria next door to it. Was it called a
fun
Bearcat?
spot? Fun spot.
Huh?
The fun spot.
Okay, I remember when I was dating my baby mama, man. We'd always go there and we buy burgers and milkshakes, man. I remember that they had some good milkshakes there.
Burritos. I like the burritos from there. Like, it didn't cost that much. Give me like 2 or 3 burritos. The Frito pies. Well,
Oh,
the
the
lady
free pies were awesome.
she had the La Morena. She had a child with Tortilla Richard.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah. So yeah, the Morena, the señora that worked there at the Fun Spot. She used to
Mm.
when she used to work at the Barricade also. She used to live right behind y'all, right behind Richard. Had a child with her a
Right
long time
behind
ago.
us when we lived on Exchange at the brick house.
No, right there. Uh, uh, when they used to live in San Francisco,
Oh,
across Contreras. She lived in the next block over.
behind Contreras. I remember there used to be a lady that lived
Yeah,
there.
Contreras, behind your or grandfather's house or
Okay,
their house.
okay.
They used to live in the next street over. Yeah.
Dude, we were supposed to get a bad storm through here. Luckily, it missed us, man. It was a severe thunderstorm with baseball sized hail and 60 mile an hour winds.
Wow.
It barely missed us, man. Barely.
Buy me some snacks for Rebel. Now he likes his treats.
Yeah, right now I got mine sleeping in my mom's room, man. She moved out of my room and moved into my mom's room.
Sit, sit, sit.
Hey, man, well, I got a question for you, man. Maybe you can help me.
Go ahead, cousin.
My niece Joe's daughter called me today, and she says she's been having these dreams of a demon dragging her and her daughter into a closet.
Oh
But
wow.
the funny thing is, Primo, is we video called each other. As soon as she came on the screen, man, I got a headache right here, real bad. And I told her, hey, you have a negative attachment on you, and it's very, very negative, and you need to tie by and rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. Because if you're having this dream, and I just call you right now, and I can sense it, then you need to take authority over it and tie by and rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. So I
Right.
just wanted to know if I gave her the right advice.
You might have to go and do a cleansing of the house.
Cousin,
Especially if she's
what
saying a closet. I wonder which closet it is in that house. That's
I
probably
don't
where.
know, but what kind of like made me like say whatever is because when I was telling her this, she was making fun of it. I was trying to give her sound advice, and she was making fun of me and what I was telling her. So that leads me to believe that it's got a real good hold on her, man.
Attachment on her. Uh, my brother had told me something that happened to him also, something like that. Let me see something here. Yeah, he said he was at the store, the Walmart, and that there was this lady coming towards him, and she was looking at him weird, but he felt like something was looking through her to him. And when she got close to him, she seen he had a cross on, and he said that she turned right real fast and took off.
Oh wow,
The cross that I gave him is the cross I would wear, the Templar one, and I blessed it. I gave it to him for protection because of everything that's happening. So he had it on, and whatever was in that girl made her take off. Like he said, she moved real fast, like took off real fast from the aisle. You know.
wow.
The cross that I gave him is the cross I would wear, the Templar one, and I blessed it. I gave it to him for protection because everything that's happening. So he had it
Sorry,
on, and
man.
whatever was in that
I
girl.
was dropping a like. I was
Oh, okay,
hitting
okay.
I was hitting the thumbs button, man, because there's only two people watching.
Yeah, that's kind of. I think brother Josh is live right now, so I think they have open mic nights. I had done an hour video earlier.
Oh
I
really?
did a show for an hour at around between 7 and 8. I did a
Hey man,
show, a
I've been
podcast.
wanting to talk to you about that, man. Hello, Monica. How you doing? Welcome in. Uh, co- concerning Josh's invitation for me to go do his live and tell my story. Primo, I don't want to do no other lives but this live. You know what I'm saying? But for me to go over there, man, me and you would have to go together because I don't want to go over there if you're not there, man. I want to be loyal to this channel, man. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the last thing I want, man, is for someone to say, "Hey, Abe, your cousin Jesse's a troll. He's been doing other podcasts."
Well, I know how you feel, cousin, because of all the things how people, the back and forth thing
Hello, Amy.
where they're just going back and forth, and that shit gets old after a while, and you know if people are saying something about me or making fun of me, I don't need to see it, I don't need to hear it, because I'm not playing games with nobody. I'm just doing my thing here on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Happily married man. Uh, Took my wife out dancing last night. Had a wonderful time. I'm not worried about anybody. Other females. I'm happily married man. And for those people to try to target me or my wife, like I said, I'm not worried about them. I made a short reel of what I'm going to say from now on. Every time somebody puts something or try to say somebody saying something, I don't need to see that, honestly, because I'm not playing their games. They can say whatever the hell they want to say. It's
Going
called
on, man?
freedom of speech, right? So I can say
Uh,
whatever I want to say too, but I don't want to play their games, man. I'm done, playing their games. If something were to cross paths, then there'll be a whole different story, and there's not going to be no talking. Just put it that way.
well, that's why I'm just making it known to you, man, that if I go do Josh's live, I want you to be there, man, because like I said,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
loyalty
I
to
can get
this
with you.
channel.
Just yeah,
How you going on stage, Cooley? Hello,
just be
PRT News. What's going on, Bounty Hunting
yeah.
Bay?
Just whenever he's ready. I know tonight he's got open mic night. You know, but whenever he wants to do the show with both of us, we'll do it together. Cause
Yeah, because like I said, my loyalty is to this channel, man, and I don't want nobody saying anything negative about me being over there. That way, there's oh no, he's sneaking about around behind H back and this and that. And I don't want to hear anything like that, bro. That's why if we're gonna do that show, we'll do it together, and then we'll do our show after that, man. Because like I said, my loyalty is to this channel. Pura familia, bro.
yeah,
What's up, Dick? Dick? Hello, August.
yeah. It's like they want to target me. They want to say things about my
Dima
wife.
Eating.
The only thing I can say is I got receipts, and the receipts. It's not about playing the games that they play, going back and forth. Me, if I were to see them, it's a done deal. It's well, they got coming their way. They got coming their way.
What's up, Pablo
Whatever.
55?
They didn't take my warning. So whenever that happens, what comes away comes away. You know, I'll work fast. By the time somebody tries to come and interfere, it's too late. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna be begging for mercy. It's gonna be too late.
There is no quarter, Primo. After everything they said about you, I'm at
Oh
the
yeah,
point where if I see him, they're gonna wish Satan got a hold of him first because Satan's gonna have mercy. I'm not, man. You know how I feel about people that mess with my familia, man.
yeah. So I don't worry about that, man, because I'm not gonna go back and forth with them. The only thing is when if we ever cross paths, it's about I want to handle business. That's all I'm saying. Handle business.
Hello, Pablo 55 again. How you doing, man?
There's nobody that individual that's been messing with me is going to be able to help them. There's going to be no place to hide because when we cross paths, we're going to cross paths, and that's it. Ain't going to be
Yeah,
no talking. It just I'm going to handle business. I'm just letting you
well,
know.
well, Dick Richards, that would be up to Wolf whenever he's got time to put us both under. You know, it's like I told you before, Primo. Hello, Scott Baker. What do you do? What do you tell a guy with two black eyes? Nothing, because somebody's already told him twice. Anyway, getting back on with the show, cousin.
Yeah,
Awesome, Pablo.
I know, man. It's like yesterday. Check it out. Me and my wife are happy because we're going out, right? We're driving on the highway, and she said, "I'm hungry a little bit." Say, "Okay, let's go stop at the McDonald's." But before we got to the McDonald's, there's this car that's passing us on the right side, and the dude's got his hand out like this, flipping us off. So I lower down the thing, and I start flipping him off, and my wife doesn't know what's going on, and she's like, "Why are you flipping him off?" I said, "Because he's been flipping us off ever since he's passed by real slow beside us, flipping him off like this." And I kept on flipping him off like. But then she said that's how things can happen. Say, it's kind of like this. The guy was close enough that he would have pulled over, and he would have gotten off. I would have handled business. Anything could have happened.
Yeah, beyond the box.
Foundation. Teach a guy a lesson. If something, I would break the finger. Teach him a
Yep,
lesson
yep.
of like, not to be. Uh, it reminded me of that werewolf flipping me off.
Primo, you made me shoot the water out my nose, way.
I mean, this guy had the only thing I seen was his hand. He had tattoos on his hand, and he had his finger up in the air. He was literally flipping off my wife because she was the one that was driving. I was in
What's
the
up,
passenger
beautiful
side,
brother?
and he
Welcome.
never pulled over or nothing. I said, I hope he follows us so I can, teach him a lesson of a lifetime. But he never followed us.
If he would have done that, Monica, he wouldn't have lived to tell the tale. If he would have done that to his wife. I know my cousin. He wouldn't have lived to tell the tale.
And I said, I'm not going to let that ruin my night. So we went to the club and we had a good time. You know how the people say haters are going to hate. But when I was at the club, we have a lot of friends, so we got invited to go here to other dances, and we got invited to go to a family reunion. Know a lot of people.
Yeah, cousin.
Besides everybody that I know here, I do know a lot of people in Central Texas.
Hey man, that
I know
made me think, man.
a lot of people in the Rio Grande Valley.
I haven't gone dancing since 2019, man. That's the last time I went dancing. I went
Yeah,
with my baby mama.
yeah, we took it easy because it was the first night in a very long time that we've gone to a dance, brothers and sisters. But we did pretty good. We had fun. What was weird is it was a VFW hall. They had a section open in the back. It was like it was just they were selling barbecue. So I danced a couple of songs, and I said, "Man, I seen a picture of I like the barbecue, like anything dealing with barbecue, but the sausages on the stick or the sandwich." And got me one of those, man. It was real good. $6. It's not bad.
Not bad. Anytime beyond the box. I'll shake a rug, cut a rug. I have a box cutter. I'll cut a rug.
She said, "Let's go shake a rug, Jesse."
Anytime. Yeah, Sage Cooley's asking you let's go cut a rug.
Oh, I can dance now.
Hello, Ian Tascone. Welcome in.
And I took it easy yesterday because it was our first time in a long time. It's been like, man, like 6, 7 months, 8 months. I don't know how long that we've gone out on a dance because everybody was used to that every Saturday I don't do lives because I go dancing. It's been that long. I think the next dance is gonna be on Father's Day. Guess who's gonna come here, cousin Jesse?
Who?
Ruben Ramos.
Ruben Ramos? Oh, wow, man, that's a good dance. I think the last time I heard of Ruben Ramos, you went to
El
that
Gato
dance
Negro from
in
the
Puebla.
Valley. He's old already. He's coming down, man.
He needs the money. Yeah, man, the last time I heard of that name, dude, you went to go that dance at the Toro Ballroom.
Yeah. Well, he's playing over here on Father's Day, but the Father's Day dance that he's playing on is on a Friday. So my wife comes up tired from work on Friday, so I know we're gonna go or not. We'll see. I'm gonna tell her as soon as she gets up of work, get get some rest. So if she wakes up and she feels like it, we'll go. If she don't feel like it, we won't go. But yeah, he's a legend in the Tejano industry.
30 minutes, cousin.
El Gato
Thir-
Negro.
30 minutes, cousin, till June the 2nd. 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Do you heard about our truth, man?
Yeah, I was upset, man, but he ain't won nothing in a long time, man. They
He's old
were
already.
gonna let him go. He probably gonna go to
Probably
AEW.
probably retiring. I think
No,
I think think they're playing. I think they're playing the people, man. Honestly, we'll see.
Well, if they did let him go, he'll go where the rest of them went to AEW. Because I read today that some of the dudes on AEW are leaving as well.
They're leaving to WWE.
I don't know where they're going, but they're leaving. Yeah, I know how it feels being about to. I miss him too.
Hano, anything done with the Hano polkas, whatever, cumbias, wapangos,
Disco,
salsa, merengue, uh,
disco.
there all kinds of music, uh, country. I just love to dance. I've always been a dancer. Cousin Jesse, I've always gone to the dances.
Hey
I
man,
would
I
teach.
tell you what, man.
I used to teach people how to dance when I was a teenager.
I don't know how to dance, man, but after a few, I can fake it very well.
Remember when I was younger, I had those gray baggy pants that were nice, and I had the Playboy shirts.
I remember
Oh man, that was like my get up right there. Now
that was before you started wearing boots. You were wearing Stacy's.
I was wearing Stacy's, yeah, and I could dance. I could slide real good with them Stacy's.
Hey man, one time my baby mama and I went dancing at that club that used to be VJ's, and it was just me, her, and some lady that was sitting at the bar drinking, and me and my baby mama were dancing, and she's sitting there at the bar, and she goes, "Hey, are those Stacy Adams out here on the dance floor?" I said, "Yep." She goes, "Yep, they make a very distinctive sound." I go, "I know, right?" She turned around, man. I was out there dancing with some black and white Stacy Adams, man. And then this dude came and gave me a backhanded compliment. He goes, "Hey man," I said, "What's up, home? I like your shoes." I go, "Gracias, home." He goes, "My grandpa has a pair just like them."
Oh man, that's messed up. Stacy's are good. I mean, I could probably dress like that too, man. But I'm used to the boots, because Grandpa Joe, he always decked out, man, in Dickies. He had in the Dickie outfits with his freaking hats, the Stetsons, and
Welcome, Wendy.
he would dress nice when he would go out.
Grandpa used to pick up all the barflies. Thank you, Wendy.
Uh, Nobody taught me how to dance. It's just I've been a natural since I was a kid. Um, my they used to my uncles used to play in a band, so there were practice, dance to the beat of the cordion, and then they would put me in plays when I was a little kid, like 3 and 4 years old, where they would do the Mexican dance with the sombreros and the dresses. Then they made me be in that play. So I had to perform it for my grandmother in front of a lot of people, and I
Welcome,
was tearing
Madeline.
up taconazos like. My grandmother was crying on the front row, man. She was like
Thank you,
tearing up
Monica.
because I was dancing around the sombrero. Like,
Dude, yes, Madeline at 12, it'll be the 2nd of June, and it's my birthday. Yes. Hey, man, I did that dance like that, man, when I was in the 3rd grade. We
yeah,
were dancing La Rasta de Simon and all that kind of jazz, man. But the only
oh,
reason I joined it, huh?
yeah. And another thing, by the way, I'm a proud American, but I'm also a proud Hispanic, Mexican, because my grandfather was from. I have a grandfather was from Spain. My grandfather was from Mexico, and
That's
my grandmother was
just
from Mexico. So I'm proud of being Mexican and American because of those before me. So those who insult those before me, then you have a problem with Sarncias, and I'll put that ass whooping on you real freaking quick. Geyer, Gayer, whatever the hell your name is,
Bud
come
Wizard.
see me, man, and I'll make you straight just by whooping your ass
Thank
because
you, Waffle Bear.
you're gonna have to defend yourself. You're gonna have to learn how to raise your fist. You're gonna have to learn how to throw punches because that's how bad a beating gonna be just for disrespecting my those before me. That's you got an ass whooping coming for you. So when we meet, you're gonna man up. I'm gonna make you a man. You're gonna have to man up because the beat down I'm gonna give you. Just letting you know. You want to put my name in my mouth. You want to put those before me in your mouth. That's an ass whooping. Expect that. I hope we don't cross paths because you're gonna learn a lesson of a lifetime. The rainbow community is not gonna be able to help you out. The people that you're surrounded are gonna help you out because it's personal. It's gonna be between me and you. That's all I'm telling you right now because you want to disrespect my heritage. You want to disrespect those before me. If it wouldn't be for them, I wouldn't be here right now. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna open a can of whoop ass on you. Te voy a dar en la pinche madre, pinche maricón.
Unos putazos,
Chinga
putos.
tu madre.
Hey, primo, the only reason I got into that dancing thing when I was in third grade is that there was this cute little Mexican girl named Rhonda. I had a big crush on her in the third grade, and she joined that dance troupe, so I joined just to be able to dance with her. Little Jelly Bailey Jessie, man. I weighed like almost 200 pounds when I was a little kid, man.
Last time, a person insulted my grandmother, my grandfather, my parents. They're doing up in a freaking hospital, and he was fucked up. That's all I can tell you. Broken arms, broken legs, stitches. He looked like freaking Frankenstein after I done was with him. He was missing teeth. He was really fucked up for insulting my culture,
These
for
aren't
insulting
threats.
people,
These are promises.
disrespecting my familia. You're next, pinche maricon. I'm gonna knock the fairy dust off your ass.
You're gonna let that improve though, like glitter. Thank you, August. As long as you put no homo before that dick, we're good, man. We don't need no huggy but sucky but number two in here.
Sorry, brother and sisters, that I'm saying this, but why not? You know,
Good night, Dick.
People don't even know me. They don't know my past. They don't know my family. They don't know nothing. Want to keep on putting my name in their mouth. You know, I understand if maybe it's something insulting me, but when you start bringing people that I love in the picture, then it's personal. You know, that's a ass whooping, plain and simple.
You gonna knock the fairy dust off his ass.
I'm gonna knock the fairy dust off his ass. I'm gonna hit him so hard the freaking rubber ducky's gonna pop out of his ass.
The other pendejo's gonna pick it up. $50. $50. Freshly squeezed. Oh man. I'm gonna hit that other fool so hard his corn's gonna pop.
I'm telling you, man, I'm being serious about this. It sounds kind of funny, but when it happens, this oh shit, he was being serious. It
Well,
sounded like
Madeline,
he was playing around.
if they wouldn't talk shit, Madeline, they wouldn't be getting what they're getting now. We're just defending what is right, and they shouldn't have our names in their fucking mouth. Excuse my language. The gangster on me is starting to come out. I need to chill out.
They want
This,
to disrespect. They want to disrespect my journey in life. They want to disrespect me, where I come from, my nationality. They want to disrespect me being in the service. Hey, ass whooping time. Telling you, if I see you, we cross paths. That's an ass whooping. So hope to God that we don't cross paths. That's what I gotta say.
Honestly, Madeline.
I don't care if it's at a store. I don't care if it's at a gas station. If we cross paths, that's it.
What's
It's
up,
in
little
the
brother?
fucking
Welcome in.
cat.
Yeah, man. If you start hearing me talking and start saying in the very aggressive tone, Bato and Ese, then yeah, you're about to call down the thunder because that's the only time I talk like that. That's when the gangster comes out. What are you doing, little brother? Aren't you supposed to be asleep? I know you went all the way to Seattle to get away from your wife and kids, man. Lucky bastard.
I mean, like Temple PD, Abe is making terrorist threats. No, it's a promise. It's a promise.
That's a SOS promise. Smash on sight, motherfucker. I mean, gentlemen.
Anyways, let's get back to the show.
Hello,
And
Maria Garcia. Welcome in.
sorry, I had to do a little bit of venting, brothers and sisters, but y'all would do the same thing. At least I'm saying it here in the open. They're too afraid to make a video and talk about it. They just want to say shit on the side, the games that they play. I don't play games.
But hey, man, you know what? I was gonna say something. I'm just gonna shut up and just keep it to myself, man, because we're in mixed company and I should not talk like that. I'm gonna try to keep it professional, cousin.
That's fine.
What's going on, Lawrence? Welcome in, man.
And happy birthday to cousin Jesse, and happy heavenly birthday
Thank you, thank you.
to heavenly birthday of your mother too, right? No, it's
I
on
know that's on Joe's birthday, man. March the
March,
5th.
March 5th. It's cousin Jesse's birthday today, brothers and sisters.
So
I think
here
we hit
at
it.
2 o'clock. Here at 12 o'clock.
Oh, at 12 o'clock it'll be cousin Jesse's birthday.
What's up, Rubber Ducky? How you doing, man? Yeah, 10-4, good buddy. Gilbert.
Yeah, at midnight he'll turn. I don't know.
57, cousin.
I don't know what his age is.
I'll be
I think
57, cousin.
he'll be 58,
No, 57.
57. That's right, 57.
I'm a year younger than your brother. A year older than you. Thank you, Beyond the Box. I'm telling you. Thank you, Maria.
Lum Morgan says he's lonely as SF. Here, no idea where to meet people. Not that I'm old.
Thank you, Law.
Brother Law, don't say that to Love because we got Ortega listening.
She'll snatch you up in a second.
She's gonna try to hit you up through Messenger or
You're gonna get
Hungry Hippo.
you're gonna get a call from the Huggibus Succubus. That's a cool thing, Beyond the Box. That's right, Rubber Ducky. Come in. What's your 20? Yeah, that's cool. 5 months. That's not too much. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Joel.
And
Thank you, Paulo 55.
sorry, not so sorry about me venting, brother and sister. It's just it's getting old with these people, man. God forbid something happened to him, like something happened to that other guy that used to mess with me. That was all natural things that happened to him. You know,
Hello, Juan Avila. Welcome in, man.
one moment they're here on earth, and then the next moment they're gone.
Thank you, Prima Ivy.
When you leave it up to the Heavenly Father.
Happy birthday to your Poochie, Wendy.
Little Poochie is what? 15 today. Hello, Juan.
Drink your M, Cascone. Asked him for his 20. He says Seattle. I remember Primo, my dad used to have a bass at the house, a CB bass,
Hmm.
and he called himself Cero Quince. And when he was out in the streets, that my sister wanted to get a hold of him through the CB, she called him, says, Buscando Cero Quince, habla. And so she was like 4 foot tall. Everybody called her La 14 y medio.
La 14 medio.
Come on. There.
I had one drink yesterday.
Thank you,
Well,
Stephanie
two drinks.
Meacham.
I got a mixed drink and a beer. But, just it's a one night thing and that's it, you know. Slow down, Rebel. He's getting mad over here and is throwing his bowl around.
He's letting you know he wants some food, man. I hate it when my dog does that, man. She'll see me eating, making breakfast in the morning, cousin, and she'll run and get her bowl and drop it right there in front of me.
He'll be all right. He'll get over it. So let's go on with your spiritual talk and experiences. You would like to share something that you might have occurred to you this past week or weekend, cousin Jesse?
Well, like I was telling you earlier, man, I called my brother's daughter, and as soon as we were doing a video chat, as soon as she came on the screen, I got a headache, man, and I sensed that she had a negative attachment on her that was so strong, man, that I was trying to give her advice, and she was mocking me, man, on the phone. So I told her that she needed to take authority over that and high body rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. And then my frontal lobe was hurting so bad, man. I just had to just let her go because whatever it was that had a hold of her was really really strong, man. She was telling me that she had a dream that her and her 1 year old baby got dragged into a closet by a demon. So I told her that she needed to take authority and type bind and rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ, man. I hung up with her. As soon as I hung up with her, my head quit hurting. So yeah, that happened to me yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, I don't know what that dream is meaning, but I told her to keep a close eye on her child.
Spiritual prayer first were real. I had somebody said something to me over there at the dance, and they're like, asked me how my son is doing, you know, and it's like he's doing fine. But then during the night, it was like it stayed on my head, like, how's your son? And it's like because he wasn't here, he was gone for the weekend. I was like, man. So I had to, I tried to call him, but it was with his girlfriend and stuff. But he's home safely. But no, we have to the wisdom and knowledge we know we have to teach our children. So if it's our time to cross over, they can be prepared because they got to stay behind and
Thank you,
and
Willie
fight the things
Caldera.
that we're fighting, right? So we have to prepare them. It's about preparation, guiding them the right direction to be able to fight this unseen forces. You know, because when we're gone, they stay back, just like we are, right? Our some of our levels are gone, and we're still here. So we have to uh, awaken our next of kin.
Be right
Somebody
back.
said you may need to check the property and see if a witch has paid a visit. A bruja. Man, there's so many things happening. People, I always see this where there's people that are getting locked up in jail for the things that they're getting locked up. It's crazy, you know. Some people on the bad road, you know. It's just they don't understand that once you get a record and you continue to get locked up, that lessens you in trying to find a good job in life. You know, especially if you're on the bad road, it puts a burden on you, and it'll be that harder for you to find a job. Now, after a while, you get in trouble too many times, and they wind up sending you to prison. In which that right there, you know, it'll change your life forever. Not going to prison. But you know, in life, some people have to learn the hard way. How you doing, Sister Wendy Romero? ¿Cómo estás?
Okay, I'm back.
There we go.
Welcome in, Wendy Ramiro. Sorry I wasn't here. Just getting back. Trying to check up on all the stuff that I missed.
Yeah, I was trying to download a video of last night. I guess when we were dancing, somebody recorded us. You know, we just taking it easy for our first time going out in a long time. Let me see if I can find that video.
Hey man, don't worry about how my feet move, Gilbert. I don't tell you to pick up your chins when you're eating.
The what?
I know, Juan Avila. Faltan 6 minutos. Gilbert's telling me to pick up my feet when I walk. I don't tell him to pick up his chins when he's eating. So yeah, man, I was thinking of going over there to her house and see what I can feel up there, cousin. To my niece's house, the one that called
Yeah,
yesterday.
make sure you're prepared and take some holy water with you. Put a cross on the child and on her.
Uh,
She has a negative attachment.
man, why you lying, Gilbert? You know you shaved all your beard off, man. You're really bald, man. You shaved it all off, man. Don't be saying that you pick up your beard. He cut it off beyond the box. He's lying
He cut up his beard.
completely, man. He got a mustache, but that's about it. Everything else is gone, man.
Wow, they got. I guess he must be on lockdown now. Eh?
Well, yeah, his wife did not like it one bit. She said that he looked ugly, and he does. Cara de nalga.
He kind of reminded me of the old Sasquatch from back in the day. He used to come out on TBS.
Hello,
You know what I'm
Andres
talking about?
Gonzalez. Yeah,
Anyone?
the Bigfoot and Wild Boy.
No, not that one. The other one, the one that's from the '80s, or The what was the name of that show?
Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, that's what he looked like. He said he's growing back. Oh dang, you got mad. You got him mad.
That's all right, man. Nada más porque tiene cara de nalga.
What?
Can't mess with the original, brother. It'd be longer, but since Dad pulled it off, it don't grow like it used to. I used to have it like down here.
Uh,
I used to be able to get like 18 rubber bands on it, primo. That's how long it was.
18 rubber bands.
Mm-hmm. They
You
start
were
right
like,
here. They start right here and then just go down. It was 18 rubber bands long. Ain't
wow.
nobody hating. You can't be the Mexican saber tooth anymore. You're the Mexican carenalga.
Hey,
Ugh. So yeah, man, I'm thinking I'll probably go over there and see what I can detect in her house, man, because she lives in an upstairs apartment. I just didn't like the fact that it was mocking me. It's funny how these
oh, that
youngsters.
he was walking
It's
it
fun,
through her.
well, it's funny that these youngsters nowadays don't believe in anything like that, cousin. They don't believe in the spiritual realm. And I told her, anger, vengeance, any kind of negative emotion is a spiritual opening. She goes, "Well, I have been pissed off a lot lately." I go, "There's the spiritual opening. That's where it got you." Try to teach these youngsters, man, but the way I say it, cousin, forgive me, but this is how I say it. You can lead a whore to water, but you can't make the bitch take a bath.
I'm trying to find this thing here, but I can't find it. Let me see my apps.
Dude, that really messes with my mind, little brother. The picture of dad you got on your profile, man, that really messes with me, man. Ooh. Yep. It's a minute here, Juan Avila. Wendy Guizdala. Hope I pronounced that right. So is it raining over there, Gilbert? Oh, midnight. Hola, pues. Is it still raining over there, Gilbert, over there in Washington? Well, I can honestly tell you, cousin, I don't feel any different.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this thing, but I can't find it. This where I normally work on my videos. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
to it.
Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you, Monica. Beyond the box, thank you. August, thank you. Wendy Guizdala, thank you. Sage Cooley, thank you. How cold is it over there, Gilbert? Yeah, it's been raining over there for a while, Beyond the Box. Thank you, Bounty Hunting Bear.
Is your birthday now, primo? Happy birthday.
Gracias, primo. No me siento diferente, sí, I feel the same. But now I know that all these white hairs on my beard, uh, they're white for a reason. Thank you, Duendita.
You don't feel no different?
I don't feel any different. I don't feel any wiser, any smarter. I don't feel like I've lost weight. Thank you, Pablo 55. I'll have many more if I can stop drinking sodas, Pablo. I'm trying to drink this water, but it don't taste like a Coke. Ah, man, cousin, we've been on almost an hour.
And we just shooting the breeze,
51,
man.
51 degrees, Gilbert. Damn, that was good weather. I'm gonna try it, Wendy. I'm gonna try to enjoy. You want me to die for not with that cake and ice cream? You know I'm diabetic, right? Just a number, Pablo. Yep. I was hoping my little brother would take me to go play 80s video games, man, but he left yesterday. So
Oh man.
yeah, I'll see if I can go out there myself Wednesday or Thursday.
How many video games is there in there, primo?
They got over 200 80s video games and pinball machines, man. Gracias, Prima Ivy. Yeah, man, they got over 200 video games in there, man, and pinball machines, man. You gotta go create a tsunami. Te vas a bañar, güey, and you're gonna jump in the bathtub. I hope you don't have an upstairs room, man, because you're gonna flood the downstairs rooms. Cool, no rain for the week. All right, you'll be able to get some work done, little brother. Yeah, the name of the place over here is called Cidercade, Primo, and they have all the old video games, man. Defender, Stargate, Spy Hunter, Donkey Kong, Space Invaders. They got all of it, man. Phoenix, Zaxxon, Tempest. They got all of them video games, man. Every time I go there, I always leave with the highest score on Donkey Kong.
On Donkey Kong?
They got that what's the name of that damn video game? That kung fu fighting game where you're walking down like that and all them little things, little men are following you. So yeah, they got all the classic video games, man. Frogger, all of them, man. They're all there. Tron, Disc of Tron. Yeah, you're gonna make some money, little bro. But yeah, man, I'll see if I can find a way over there by maybe Wednesday or Thursday. When I go with Gilbert, man, he wants to go for an hour or two, man, and not me, man. I want to spend like half a day out there, man, because I want to play the video games. They got Tron. I don't think I've seen Dig Dug, but I haven't played them all. In the 2 times I've gone, I haven't played all the video games, man. Yeah, I know they got Tron and Disc of Tron. Yeah, Kung Fu. They have Centipede, Monica. Shit, they even got Frogger. The one that I was looking for that I couldn't find was that Russian Attack. The one they used to have at Super Red cousin right there in Remyville.
Yep.
I couldn't
Let's
find
try
that
to
one, man.
let's try to edit this video real quick.
Go ahead, man. I'm just gonna keep talking and saying what I wish I would have been able to go for my birthday, but hey, Monday ni las gallinas ponen, man. I'm kind of freaked out that My birthday wound up being on a Monday this year. Girl, they got Galaxian in there and Gorf.
Yeah, I was good at Galaxian.
You were good
Uh,
at Gallagher. You were good at
Galaga. I was
yeah.
good at that.
You know what's the secret to that
Ender,
game?
Stargate.
You know what's the secret to that game, cousin? If
What was
you
that?
kill everything from the right side toward the left, then you can just take that whole game and just flip it on its end, man.
Right to left.
Yeah, you always kill everything from the right to the left because everything comes from the right, dude. That's how they trap you because everything comes from the right.
Remember
Dude,
the
I think
noises?
that.
I can play that on my smart TV, man. Pac-Man and all that.
Yeah, well,
The
if you
Space,
play Gaza,
Space
man,
Invaders,
and you,
the noises it'll
you,
make.
yeah, yeah. I used to like to get my ship taken so I can get two at a time. And I turn some shit up. I flip that game, man. But you gotta take care of everything from the right before they trap you.
Yes, I was good at Galaga, man, and uh, Pac-Man I was okay too. But another some guys that I used to know, man, they were real good. What was the guy's name? Joe something. It was a tall guy. He's good at all the games. He'd be flipping them.
I could flip Defender, I could flip Stargate, I could flip Phoenix, I could flip what's the other dang game? Zagzon. There was a bunch of games that I could flip, man. I
Dig
mean,
Dug.
I couldn't flip Dig Dug, man, but I could get pretty high. On Defender, man, I would show up at the arcade with 1/4 in the morning, and at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, I'd still be there playing with that same quarter. As a matter of fact, they had to give me my money back, and I go back the next day, stick that same quarter in there, and be there all day, man. That and that game Joust, I could put a quarter in there and be there all day. As long as
Joust.
you get, as long as you get free man, you get to keep playing, man.
Yeah, it was hard for me that one.
Joust, that's the easiest game. After wave 46, you only get nothing but blue ones. You don't get no more hunters or bounders, man. You just get shadow lords. You just stick to flying on top of the screen, man.
So how many levels did you flip it?
Yeah, I flipped Defender, I flipped Stargate, I flipped Joust, I flipped Phoenix. There was a lot of games, man, that I flipped because I had nothing else to do.
Let me see
You
something here.
remember? You remember Professor's brother used to have a high score on Stargate. Dude, I beat his score because I beat the game. I just kept going and going and going, man. You're at the oil motel, or somebody took your oil at that motel, Gilbert?
There's a little bit of the fun we had yesterday. I'm going to share with y'all. Just because somebody was recording. I guess one of our friends recorded, and I seen that we were in the video. So uh, I decided. Let me
Oh, I
see.
also I flipped the original Mortal Kombat, Primo.
Let's see how I can see this. Uh,
Is that you right there, Primo?
yeah, we were just
Zapatele, Primo, really?
yeah, we were just messing around at the beginning, man. It's like I don't. Can you hear the song?
No.
That's fine.
¿Para qué te enojas, güey?
There was a cholo dancing right there. Some cholos. We stayed back
Ese
there.
es bueno, zoot suit. Órale, vato.
Well,
I like his, I like his
there was a lot of
shoes.
graduations and stuff going on. Then that was like the first dance of the night that we had. We're just dancing in place. Of course, we can dance all the way around in a circle. We just dancing in place. Zapateándole together like that. Just warming up.
Damn, you're one tall. You one tall man, cousin. Look at that. You make that little pachuco look like a child.
All right, there you go. That's enough right there.
The Madden says you need to see more videos of you cutting it up and down the dance floor.
Oh yeah, I can dance, man. That we just that day we're taking it easy. But once I get in the groove, watch out, man. I'll be spinning all over the place. Vueltas, everything, man.
Yeah, tall. He's very tall, Monica. He makes me look like a third grader because I'm only like 5'7". And
Uh,
yeah, he really make you look like a duende, Madeline.
I'm not that tall.
Dude, you were taller than that Pachuco that was dancing right there.
He was
From
he
your
was
height.
related to he was related to Sister Madeline. He was a duende. Nah, I don't know. I don't think he was that tall, man. He was like Jesse's height. Well, he was around your height, cuz I think that guy.
About 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, he had a suit on.
Abe Travolta, yep. Abe Travolta.
Well, I can dance. I can dance with one time. Nah, I can dance pretty good. We dancing
you know who could
together, ballroom dancing.
you know who could dance pretty good too, man? Your cousin Mike.
Oh yeah,
Best dancer in our family is Gilbert.
Gilbert.
I once saw him be the roast beef in a sandwich. He was dancing with two white girls at one time.
I used to,
Wendy,
I have a video. I'm being. I used to have one. I don't know. I think I erased it. Where I was dancing in the center. There was like sandwiched by like 12 chicks. I was in the center dancing. We're doing the what do you call it? The dance where you're in the middle and they're all. I can't remember the name of the dance.
hey Wendy, he's like 5'11", 5'12", right, cousin? You're about 5'11", 5'12", cousin?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, because Wendy wanted to know. Yeah, Rudy, Cidercade is awesome, man. The only thing is, man, you have to walk around and find the game you're looking for and hope that nobody's playing it. Because since you don't put any coins in the machines, you just walk up and push start and it plays. No cards, no coins, nothing like that, no tokens, man. You just walk up to the machine, press play, and it plays. Um, they sell adult cider and they sell unlimited sodas and they have pizza. Imagine spiritual and
Unlimited
dancing with the
sodas.
people.
How much do you pay to go in there?
$12.
You can drink as many sodas.
Yeah, you buy the soda, you buy the cup, and the cup is unlimited, man. You can go back to the soda as much as you want.
Oh wow.
Just like the cider, I think if you buy the cider, you can go back after you pay for your cup. You can go back all you want. Yeah, I'm pretty good at Robotron, Rudy. It's here in Fort Worth, Monica, off of Berry Street in the west side, right there by the high school. What's the name of the damn high school? I can't remember the name of that high school. My my stepdaughter used to go to that high school. Oh, Wendy said because you look really really big when you were dancing with your wife, man. That's what she was asking.
Yeah.
You look like a Nephilim when you're dancing with your wife, man. She's short.
I'm good, pretty tall. I see some taller guys, but I'm happy with my height. I probably will be taller. My son's pretty tall. My son's like 6 foot, 6 foot one, 6 foot two, somewhere around there. My son, well, our grandfather was like 6'5".
Yes, Pablo.
He was tall.
Who? Your grandpa?
Both of my grandfathers were tall.
Grandpa
Grandpa,
Joe was 6 feet tall.
yeah, he was tall. It's like 6 foot,
Like
six
I
foot
said, I don't
something.
remember him.
Yeah, I remember him being tall. Oh well, I was still a kid, but he was a pretty tall guy. And my other grandfather was pretty tall too.
They don't take any cash, Pablo. You have to pay with a debit card or a credit card to get in there. But
Pablo,
you pay for your video games and you go and pay for your cup, which is like another $5.
Pablo wants to go easy for forward.
I have no idea. I'll take
Go
it.
with
I got
tall.
with Gilbert twice.
Brother Josh is pretty Nephilim tall, and Tony
Nephilim tall.
Tony Nephilim tall. They're freaking tall. Josh and brother Anthony, their height, they're tall. How tall is Anthony's sister Madeline? He's like 6'5", 6'6".
Play Robotron all the time, Rudy.
Brother Josh is like 6'5", six
If
six.
it's a Williams game, I played it.
Yeah, he's brother Josh is tall, man. And Anthony is tall. They're up there like six something.
Well, y'all some tall fools, man.
Hmm. Yeah, I got it right. Anthony's like 6'5". Brother Wolf is 6'4".
When I was a younger man, those were the kind of dudes that like to fight. The big tall ones. Chop them down, cuz. Chop them down.
Tony is 6'3". Wow.
Yeah, I don't like to go for a couple of hours really. When I go, I like to spend half a day to a day there. If I get there at 12, I won't leave till like 7.
How's it commercial go from back in the day for the peas, Jolly Green Giant, or the green beans?
Oh, 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 green giant. I hated that giant man because he would always give you SNH green stamps.
What would he say, Primo the Giant?
Oh, ho, ho, green giant.
There we go. Then Madeline is like
5 foot
what
tall.
she said? 4'9".
Madden,
Taller.
Madden is like knee high to a grasshopper. Madeline is so short she can parachute off a dime. Well, I'm not a hater, Madeline. I would never say you're 4 foot tall. I'll say you're more like 3.5 foot tall. I'm not a hater.
But yeah, man, you're gonna put on her boots and come after your cuz.
She gotta find Jesse. Jesse's a ninja. You know what I did yesterday, cousin? I scared the heck out of one of my nephews. I was watching him through the window, and he was going to the side door. And when he stuck his hand on the screen door and opened the door, I grabbed him by the wrist and yelled, "Ah!" His knees shaked, and he went, "Ah!" His knees were shaking, man. I was laughing. I go, "You just got ninjas. You got ninja." I got jokes every day, Madeline. You know that. Yeah, those pointy dwindle boots that got pointy like that from riding all the lizards.
I don't know who Sage Cooley is talking about here.
Something about the turn name on a tree.
Grandsons of Ragnar. I think he's talking about like dealing with the Nephilim.
The genealogy of his family name is, I think, what he's talking about.
But you know, and seriously, when you knock somebody over down and they're knocked out on the ground, you're really a Nephilim over them because they're laying flat on their back, and you're standing like a giant. Nah, just playing.
I've never been knocked out in my life, primo. Never. Never had a black eye. I've never had a broken bone. I've never broke any bones in my body, man. Never. Guess I'm lucky, I guess. I did mess up my tailbone once, man. I was riding a wheelie on my 10 speed, man. I had been on that wheelie position for like 5 blocks. And I decided to go by my girlfriend's house back then, man. I was in middle school and I didn't see the dip in the road. Dude, I wound up falling off the bike, sitting down, landed on my tailbone. And right in front of her house, man. She ran outside, "Are you okay?" All I could do was like, "Just leave me alone." Like I couldn't feel my butt, man. I landed right on my tailbone, man. I was like paralyzed. I couldn't move.
As you can see, brothers and sisters, we're just shooting the breeze right now. It's like, no, why not?
Good night, Gilbert.
Just Gilbert.
Yeah, my sister was 4 foot tall. Madeline, she always used to say, "From the knees down, you're mine."
What the hell? She was 4 foot tall.
Yeah, it's a good place, Rudy. Real good place. I like it. Yeah, but I trained my little sister, man. She was 4 foot tall, but she could kick a 5'2" dude in the face. She could
Oh
flat foot him
wow!
right under. She could flat foot him right under the chin. Saw her do it to my ex brother-in-law.
She would beat him up, primo.
Yeah, she was mean, dude. I taught her how to fight. She was mean. I taught her hand-to-hand combat. I taught her nunchucks. I taught her the sword. I taught her bow and arrow. I taught her blowgun. Yeah, I taught her well, man. Just because she was short, I didn't want her to be anybody's victim, so I taught her how to defend herself. You know I'm a good teacher.
So we're talking about something short. I guess I got a video of something short that stabbed me on my leg long
Don't
time
be
ago.
pulling, don't be pulling out Sister Madeline's boyfriend.
But I mean, later I know people was trying to they were asking for him actually last time that I made the
Yeah,
live.
yeah, they were asking for him. I remember
But
that.
I forgot to put him on.
I
Let me
tried,
see.
Madeline.
Let me see if I got him here, man, because I don't see him.
I've always tried to
Oh,
be
there
a
he
good
is.
big brother.
Let me share him with y'all. What did we name this one?
I forgot what we named him, man. I think we named him Ratso or something like that because of the rat armor he had on.
There you go.
Look, it's Mr. Madeline.
It's Sister Madeline's boyfriend right there. So tell the audience what's in this video, cousin.
Excuse me?
How tall he is.
Oh, I'm thinking maybe he's maybe 3 foot tall, maybe smaller because of the
Not
leaves
three
look
foot,
real
man.
big. So he's got to be maybe 2 or 3 inches tall. Because look at those leaves look like giant trees.
Yeah, we said like
He
three
was, man.
between what uh 3 to 6 inches maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just some videos for the people here. Well, I got a story to this. This little fucker right here. Excuse my French.
I always have fun when I go there, Rudy. It brings back my childhood.
Well, I can share a story. The story behind this picture, this video. I created a short reel album because, well, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Let me catch up to the comments first. I think I'm behind. What was the name of the movie where there was like a little thing? There was a black cat.
I think that was one of the episodes of Star Trek, man.
No, it was. I think Drew Barrymore came out as a little girl in the movie. There was a black cat and a little duende or a little creature.
Oh, that was Cat's Eye.
Cat's eye. Well, you see how it's holding something in his hand right there, right here, and it's glowing. Well, I was
Hello,
investigating.
my
I was going
dear.
to investigate the woods in Elms Grove, and
Can you
as
hear
I
us
was
now?
as I was going to go into the path, I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going back home to I don't want to go investigate. The path looked pitch dark, and every time I was going to the path, I could hear something run towards me or some growling. So this day I said I'm just gonna go back to the house. I turn around, and when I turned around to walk away, I felt something on my leg. Like I honestly thought that I got bit by a snake because I could feel something puncture my Achilles. It was on my left Achilles. So it was hurting so bad. And I touched it and I could see blood. And I was like, I took a picture to see how I could catch. I thought it was a snake that bit me. So I walked home. I made it home, and I'm bleeding. And my sister said, "What's that hanging from behind your leg?" And I look and I see something in my leg, stuck in my Achilles. I pull it out, and it's like a little spear with a sharp point that was stuck in my Achilles.
Wow.
So whatever that is knew what it was doing. They know how to take out the Nephilim or a giant. They go for the Achilles. If they can take out the Achilles, then all that weight is just going to go down, right? And then they can attack or whatever. But yeah, I pull out this little, it was metal or like a spear made out of metal with a sharp point, and I got it and I threw it in the trash can because I didn't want nobody to touch it. You know, uh, that's what. And this is a picture I took. The only reason I took this picture is because I wanted to see what kind of snake was it that bit me. So if I could get the color of the snake, then I could use that, to know if it's poisonous or not.
The anti venom.
Yeah, like the anti venom. You're supposed to, try to catch a snake or at least identify it, right? So they can know, because I thought a snake had bit me, but it was that little sucker right there that stabbed me on my Achilles. Here's an old picture.
Well, I'm about
Yeah.
to flip this upside down, cuz.
Yes, Sister Monica. After that happened to me, I went up in the hospital. I went up in the hospital because my leg. I started having problem with my left leg, and I went because of the piece of metal. Right, I went to see if they could give me a what do you call it, a tetanus shot, because it was metal. So I went to get a tetanus shot, and then after that is when because I think it might have had poison on the tip of it. That it formed a blood clot on my left leg that almost killed me. So I'm thinking that the spear had poison in it that gave me the blood clot on my left leg because my leg was fine. It's after I got stabbed in the Achilles that I wound up getting sick, in which my left leg is, I take medicines, I take blood thinners ever since I got stabbed by that little fucker. If I ever see him, I'm gonna do the cucaracha dance on him. Put a taconazos on it. If I ever see that little sucker trying to run up for it, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna freaking do taconazos on him, steal his armor, and leave him butt naked in the middle of the woods.
It
And
gave him blood
freaking
clot, Pablo. It gave him a blood clot on his left leg.
his armor, I'll keep it as a souvenir if I ever run into him. Yeah, well, it gave me a blood clot on my left leg. It was huge. I put some medicine, some peroxide and stuff. They gave me a tetanus shot, but yeah. Oh, yeah. If I ever see him, I'm going to stomp him. But I want to save the armor because I think if the armor is unique for a little guy, that small, that's some money, you know. Put it up for auction.
Don't do that. Madeline will buy it.
Yeah, I got a beef to settle with that little guy right there. Watch me come out with my other leg punctured. I think they said that they're called tree sprite, tree sprite something like guards or tree sprite warriors. Well, there was a certain name that they have for them. Sister Madeline says I could use some armor, some new armor. So let me pause it right there so y'all can see the what do you call it? The word. Oh shoot! What happened here? Okay, let me back up. Oh, I lost the little guy, man. Sure did.
Welcome, Deborah Northworthy. How you
He just
doing?
killed. Right here is where you can see like a rat or something.
Yeah, he's got rat armor, man.
And here's his face.
Wow.
Anyway, let me stop sharing that little guy. Laters.
Send him back to the lollipop guild. Don't forget to hit that like button, people.
Yeah, kind of like a pixie. I got a picture of a fairy. If y'all want to see it,
It's
this
not
is
that
the
guy.
picture of the fairy that I got.
It's not that gayer guy, is it?
Not that fool, man.
Just knock the fairy dust off that fucker. Yeah.
Thank you, Sister Wendy. So here's a one that's gonna freak you out. This is a picture of a fairy. Y'all get tired. Most of probably get tired of hearing about Dogman and Bigfoots. Well, here's a picture of a fairy that I captured in Elms Grove Estates. I'll share the picture and I'll share the story with y'all. I just need to find the fairy. She might be related to Sister Madeline.
Come on, hit that like button. There's 39 people in here. And we only got 2 likes. Come on, people.
Hit the like button. I will show the fairy picture till we get like at least 10 likes.
There we go.
I'm finding her right now.
Come on, people, hit that like button. 39 people in here and only 2 likes, and out of those 2 likes, I'm one of them.
I'm searching for her.
Find Tinkerbell. Find Tinkerbell.
Oh man, Tinkerbell doesn't want to be found.
There you go.
What happened, Primo?
I found Tinkerbell.
You found her?
I said I found Tinkerbell. Cool, Madeline. I only saw 2 on mine. I guess I gotta refresh it.
And she hiding from me? What is going on
I
here?
stand corrected, Pablo. See, everybody's coming in with different numbers.
What the
4,
number?
15, 32. Hey, hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to find her right now. She's being very what do you call it?
Elusive.
Yeah, I can't believe I haven't found her yet.
What's cool is one ornament is when you got a dude on your hood ornament strapped to the hood doing this.
What's really going on here? I can't find her. Oh, where you at? Stop playing with my emotions, little fairy. Wow.
33 now in the chat or 33 likes. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that Peter Pan was a demon.
This is not good. Something is not right here, cousin.
Dude, all of a sudden my allergies got real bad. Even my eyes are watering.
Let me see. Wow.
Yes. I see 37 people in the chat and I'm still only seeing 2 likes. But you know, it is what it is.
I'm looking for her cousin. And what's weird is that I can't find her. But that's okay. I can always create another show reel because I got backup pictures. I just can't find her. Barry, where are you? Oh my
There we
gosh.
go. We have 33 likes. I refreshed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Something right here, cousin. Let me see something. Because I cannot find the fairy and I can't find many other things in here.
Think you got hacked?
I'm not sure. So the fairy should have already been here. Not as I'm going. Oh, I found her. That's weird, man. Here you go, folks. Sorry about the wait. There's shit. I'm gonna share the fairy with y'all. Here we go.
There she is.
Enjoy. Let me catch up to the comments. It's probably just me, man, that I'm, from all that dancing. Can y'all see her?
Yeah, I can see her.
Look how small she is.
Yep.
You think she's like about 1 inch?
Maybe about an inch. Look at the blades of grass. They look like trees compared to her. You never seen a picture of a fairy, Wendy Romero?
Matt Fury said his last name is Fairy. Don't tell me you're related to the other fairy.
No, I don't think he's related to that fairy. Yep, look at her. She's all glowing and whatnot.
I got a story for y'all how I capture this image. If y'all wanna hear the story, give me a thumbs up. A thumbs up and I'll share the story how I capture this image of this fairy.
You're about as old as my cousin Abe, Med Perry. You're from '69.
Well, this ferry, it would happen in Elms Grove Estates. I was doing my investigations. Well, it wasn't investigations. It was more of me nature trail walking and sensing Mother Nature. And this day, I was, a matter of fact, on this day, cousin Jesse, was the same day that I captured that cocaine werewolf.
Oh wow!
All this happened on the same day. I think there was a portal open, and a lot of things were coming out of the portal, and this ferry might have been one of them. Because I was capturing everything that was behind me, and the distant in front of me, I could hear like a low pitched sound. So I started following the low pitched sound. It started getting a little bit louder and louder, and then it sounded like somebody was humming, right, like a humming or singing, and it was very low pitched that I could it was hurting my ear some. So I started walking towards the creek, and it sounded a little bit louder, and he was coming out of the creek, and I was looking to see if I could see anything. So I just took a picture of the creek. I took a picture of the creek, and I went through where the I didn't go back to where everything was. I went onto the highway and walked all the way around because it was very hot and heavy in there. So when I got home, I looked at the picture that I took, and I was like, "Whoa, what is that right there?" And there she is, the little fairy. I've been meaning to try to track the original picture, which is a lot bigger, so you can see how truly small she was. But I just did it this way because you can see that she is very small, and that's a green of grass right there. I'm thinking she might have lured me away from that location because I might have been in danger. That's what I think. So after the things that happened, what started happening in my house, right, is we're missing silverware. All the silverware were missing, and we thought that the children were throwing it in the trash. We'll check the trash can. There'll be no silverware. We'll go check out all the trash bags. There'll be no silverware in there. So my sister will buy silverware. I will buy silverware, and everything we bought would disappear. We didn't know what was going on. And then one day, uh, my outlet catches on fire, and it catches my bed on fire. I turned off the fire. I moved the bed from the wall, and I see that there was a lot of stuff underneath the bed. So the following day, you know, I went to sleep. The following day, I had a one of those California king size bed. I took up the bed, and then I took up those box springs. What was weird about this is that on each corner of the bed was piles, was 4 piles, and those 4 piles that were in the corners of my bed was all the silverware. I believe that the fairy was placing the silverware in the corner of the bed, but for what? What was she protecting me from? If it was silver. The only thing that I can think of that dislikes silver is a werewolf or lycanthrope, and I think it was protecting me from that. That they placed the silverware on all 4 corners of my bed. I was watching TV. What do you call those TVs that? This is like the ones that have the screen that you can push a little. That are projectors, like a projector TV. I had one of those, and I was watching the TV, and I see something flying inside my TV. It was real bright, had wings, and it was flying. It looked like a little fairy flying inside my TV. And I said, "What is that in there?" And I was like trying to capture a picture of it. It came flying out of the TV, and it went flying. It went through a hole that was by the wall, and it went through the outlet. It went out that ways, and it was moving real fast. But yeah, I think she was looking out for me actually. But there's pixies out there, and pixies are pretty. Pixies will mess with your home. They'll be real mischievous. I had I knew there was a woman that lived near the swimming pool. She was like a stripper, but she was kind of like Wiccan. And there was a big old tree right there by our home. And she would tell me that the same thing that was happening to me was happening at her house, where she was missing things and all this stuff. And she was saying that that tree that was by her house was a pixie tree. So there was a lot of pixies that live in this tree. And she was tired of them because they was always hiding her keys and hiding her spoon or silverware and just being mischievous. You know, somebody says that there's some kind of ant or creature,
Yeah, it's right there. It's a black ant looking at the camera. I see two of them.
a black ant. Let me see.
The fairies right there. If you come down this way toward the left, you'll see eyes and a big head, and then there's one underneath there, just right there.
Something about here,
Yeah,
an ant.
yep, two of them.
What are they doing, primo?
There, one's looking at the camera, the other one's looking toward the that way.
You think I'm right here
Yep,
and right here?
yep.
They're almost as big as a fairy.
The August says there's something above the ant in the grass tops toward the top middle. I can't see that because I just see the word live and an hour and 47 minutes on there.
So that was a story to this picture that I shared with your brothers and sisters. Looks like a literally like a female.
I see it.
Should I take a close up or a picture? A close up? Well, I don't know if it'll take away from the picture, man. I think that's pretty cool how that is. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the viewers here. At 37. Thank you, Sister Monica. Yes.
Boy, too damn allergies. The tiny male holding on to the middle branch.
There might have been another one there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go back one day to all these locations where I captured all these things and go live again and see. I really kind of don't want to because I don't want to get no negative attachments on me and stuff, but it's hot and heavy in that area. What else you want to see? Let me see. Let me go look in the archives and see if I can find something crazy for y'all. I do get a picture of a little leprechaun, but
I was gonna suggest the leprechaun.
you want to see a picture of, I don't know what to
Random
call her,
people.
but I'll show it with you. This is another picture that I captured. Uh, I don't know what it is. She's a tree sprite or a spirit of a woman. I don't know, but I got this other picture I can share with y'all. Uh, here we go. Let me share this video. And I was sharing it with cousin Jesse last time. Here There you go. I don't think Sister Madeline's in this one. Let's go over here to the beginning. There's the regular
She
picture
is
here.
there. They are there. I see like 3 or 4 things in this
Oh yeah,
picture.
there's a lot of things in this picture, guys. But I haven't shared the other. I don't think I've gotten to share the other ones yet.
No, not yet, but
Yeah, they're here on the
I
tree.
see. Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of things here, but I just wanted to. I think there's. I haven't worked on the other ones yet, but here we got her right there. But even here, you can see the other things that are there. If you really look,
Yep,
if
yep.
you really look at this picture right here, you can see other things in this photo. So I'm going to leave it there for right now to see who's got the eye to see. What do you think?
1, 2, 3, 4. I see the face of a demon up there, fucking smiling, and he's got a goatee. So I see 4 right now, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't see that clear, man. My eyes are all watering, but I see 5, maybe 6, just in that picture alone. There's one with a face right here where it bends.
Yeah,
You see the face looking at you, and then there's one on beside her standing. You can see her 2 legs and stretching over that way. Then there's one in the middle between the 2 branches. Then you come over toward the right side. You go up right at the very almost at the top branch. You see the face of a green demon with a black goatee. And to his right, there's another one that's camouflaged in leaves, but you can see his
right here.
face. Yep.
Look,
There's one there.
look
Then
at this face.
if you go toward my
Look
left,
at this one.
well, that's the one right there. Cause then if you go up, go up, go up, go up, go up to my right there, that's the face of the green demon with the goatee. And if you go to his right, to the left, you'll see another one looking straight at the camera. Go back the other way, go back the other way, go up, right there. There's the face. Go back down a little, just a tad. You went right there. Go to my right, just a little bit, too far. Back the other way. Right there is the face. The other face right there. 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, looking straight at the camera.
Alrighty. Let's play this. And we'll just show her for right now, real quick. I don't want to play it too long because I don't want nothing to transfer out of this picture. So this time we'd like to type on a rebuke any unclean spirits, so they won't be able to come through this through here. We type on a rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. This we pray, Heavenly
Amen.
Father. Amen.
Amen.
So let me. There you can see her clearly. The woman on the right there. She's got something. I don't know what this is. Oh my God! There she is. All right, let me just stop sharing it, man. I think something trying to transfer out of here, and we're just gonna get the picture out of here completely.
My eyes ain't what they used to be, man, but I can still see them pretty much.
We haven't seen showed this little guy in a while. Let me share this little guy to the viewers. They haven't seen him. You know which one, cousin? It's
Madeline's other boyfriend.
Madeline's boyfriend.
She's always after his Lucky Charms. Oh man.
Look at the little guy.
Oh, that's Nalguitas. He's about to be eaten by that big one behind him.
Yep.
He's looking at you going, ha cha 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 cha.
Look at the little guy. We call him
What y'all think of that picture, ladies and gentlemen? What y'all think of that
little
picture?
freaky GDN.
If you look up, if you look up toward its eye, you see the teeth of the thing that's about to bite her head off.
There's the eye, the mouth, teeth. There's the bottom jaw here, and the other one is back here. There's the face. Uh, it looks like you can see the eye there and eye here, nose and the mouth. Push play.
No, that's crazy, man.
There we go. We're almost going to hit the 2 hour marker on Jesse's birthday.
Yes, sir.
So this is your birthday, cousin. Was there one that you want to request?
You know the one I want to request, the one I always
All right,
request,
this
man.
is your birthday, cousin. So we're gonna put them on because it's your birthday. Will you want me to put the video or just this picture?
Just this picture, man.
All right. Let's put the. It's his birthday, so he gets to choose, and I already know which one he wants. Does anybody whoever tunes in, you know what he wants on here? His favorite picture out of the whole bunch. Let's see if I can find them first. Okay, here we go. Oops. Let's share them. This is the one cousin Jesse wants for his birthday right here.
There he is. Aroo! Hey there, little Red Riding Hood.
There he is.
¿Qué pasó, vato loco? Móchate con un pase. Dude, that is a great capture, man. I would like anybody to try to say that this picture is AI. Look at that, man. Look at that, man, right there, man.
And you know, we,
And then
we,
he's
we
black,
shared
man.
how tall he really is.
Yeah. And he's black, man, so you can't really talk about him because, hey, don't talk about the black werewolf because he's black, man. That's racist.
So what did we name him?
We named him the Blowhound.
The Blowhound. The Blowhound.
Every time I see him, that damn song comes into my head. Hey there, little Red
Hey,
Riding
you want to see the original video? Should I show them the original footage, the video, so they can see how big it
Hood.
truly is?
Go ahead, cousin, share it.
Let's share this. Let's do this. Here we go. I'm going to share the video of how truly tall he is.
Truly, how much coca he needs to have because of his size. That sucker needs at least a kilo. Yes, Monica, I said Blowhound.
Did I even create a video of it?
Yeah, you showed it a couple of times already, man.
All right, let me go look at over here on Facebook. See if I can get them.
make up a Mexican song for him. Yo no tengo la culpa que seas lobito y te guste el pase. Oh man, damn Ramon Ayala. You can hear the accordion going on in the back while he's singing that song, man.
Okay. There we go. I found it. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking the rest of the people here. You want to see how tall he truly is? All right. Here we go.
That song, dude, and you're wearing a red shirt.
I'm gonna play it all the way through. See if y'all can spot him. I'll give you a chance to spot him. Let's see who spots him first.
I seen a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand.
All right. There he is.
Yeah, he's right there. Standing tall. Look at those ears.
Oh man, this showed his face right there. I'm gonna have to make a very showreel of it. You can see his face right there.
You can see the white spot on his nose. Monica wants to know if you felt it there, eh?
Yes. My eyes will tell you. Look at my eyes. My eyes telling you that I don't know there's something behind me. Check out my eyes. I get the camera angling because I know there's something behind me. My senses were going crazy when I was there.
Yeah, that's the blowhound, Wendy Romero. That's how tall he actually is. It makes Abe look like he made that Pachuco dancing. Chiquito.
I'm trying to get him with a narizazo. There he is.
There he is,
Look
right
at his
there.
nose.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's a good 15 feet up, Primo. I would say maybe more.
Shit. Yeah, like 16, 18. That's tall.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not alone because there's another one right here.
Yep, there's the one right there.
So that one's probably like 11 or 12 foot tall. The one I pointed to. But he's
Yeah, I see
way
it.
taller than that.
Way thicker too.
Yep.
Wider. Dave catches them all. Pablo 55. Dave's like a Pokemon trainer. He's got to catch them all.
I remember people would tell me those are all video. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Bullshit. Look at that. Look at this. It looks like there's other things there.
Yep.
But I was just focused on this tube. Because like right here, above this one, looks like a ghost or maybe it's a possible succubus here.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you the height.
I'll be right back, cousin. I need to refresh my water.
All right. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty sneaky, Pablo. Yeah, I could feel them behind me. As you look at my senses is got me in high alert. Like there's something there. When that happened, I have to be ready for whatever kind of attack it is. If it's spiritual or physical, I have to be ready for whichever. Yeah, I want to try to work on it and create a different big image of it where you can see the face and try to work on it to give it some color or something so the face can stand out. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Can I really? Okay. Yep. I have. You know what? I'll get the video. I need to debunk it more because there was a lot of activity there that day. Like, I got a picture of the portal that's open there, where it's right above the trees. It's a circle, and there's a lot of things coming out of that portal.
Oh, let's see now.
Yeah.
Good night,
Yes.
Rudy. Have a good night,
Something.
man. Huh?
You,
I was saying good night to
okay.
Rudy.
No, we're just chilling tonight. I know it's Jason's birthday, so I don't want to keep him up too late. Because he's gonna celebrate his birthday tomorrow.
Thank you, Rudy. Have a good night, man.
Do you got like Cash App anymore, Venmo or anything like that?
Nah, cousin, I don't have anything like that,
Okay.
man. I'm not with this new technology, man.
Any other requests? That's something of that maybe if I got it, I can share with you.
Hmm.
But if not, I think we can call it a night, Primo. You want to, or you want to go another 30 minutes, an hour? It's up to you.
Yeah, man, I'm plugged up, man.
Was it? You good?
I'm plugged up. I got my charger
Oh,
on
okay,
here.
cool,
Look.
cool.
You want to keep going? We can keep going, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. Let me. I can share something else, or you want to share a story, cousin? I mean, it's your birthday. Maybe stories of your birthday of the past, or something.
well, man, I've never really celebrated my birthday. To me, it's just another day, man. Even as a child, my birthday was never celebrated, man. I mean, my brother Gilbert was, my cousins were, but not me, man. I was lucky to get a pair of pants. That was about it, man. So no, I don't have any birthday, any memorable birthdays. No, I really don't. Um, also, I can admit this with no shame, man. That my 57 years of life, man, I've never set foot in a strip joint.
Wow.
Never been, man, ever. So I did keep a little bit of innocence. I think it's just I have a problem with giving my money out and not getting nothing back in return.
Golly.
Yeah, I don't, if I were to do something like that, man, I'd probably put a fishing line on the end of a dollar bill. That way, when she puts it where she puts it, I can always pull it back. Thank you, random pause, Nelly.
Uh,
thank you, Jaime.
talk about the tip your waitress, tip your stripper.
Yep, yep.
But they literally work for tips.
Hello, Jaime Alanis. What's going on, man? Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Ooh. So yeah, man, I don't have any fond memories of yes, Jaime Virgin Eyes. And ya no miro de este, estoy mirando todo cloudy. Voy a tener que ir a ver el doctor probably Tuesday.
Real blurry, primo.
Yeah, man, I can see the water bottle, but I can only make out your eyebrows. I can't and your goatee. I can't make out your face.
Oh wow. And you got the glasses on.
Yeah, if I take them off, dude, I can actually see your ear. That's about it, man, and your nose. Yeah, Cynthia told me yesterday that I need to go see the doctor, so I'm gonna do it
They'll give you some
eventually.
medicine to bring you back. I mean, if your diabetes is out of control, they might have to give you a shot.
Good night, Paulo 55, man. Rest well Lord bless you, man.
Yeah, good night. Well, it's August also. Oh, Pablo. Good night, Pablo.
Gracias, Juan.
Buenas noches.
Yeah, man. I took a nap, man. I hadn't been able to sleep in a couple of nights, man, and I took a power nap today, dude. I got up feeling refreshed, man. And what was funny, man, is I had my phone leaning on the pillow, and I closed my eyes, and I felt a phone fall face down on the bed, but I couldn't move to pick it up, man. And I could I could feel myself just slipping into sleep, and I slept a good hour, I think, man. Woke up feeling refreshed because I hadn't slept in days.
Wow.
I get like that sometimes, tío. I mean, primo. I get like that sometimes where I'll be awake for 2 or 3 days straight, man, and then finally my body just gives out. I have a I have medication, Zoloft, but my body fights it, man. I spasm while I'm sleeping, man. Well, thank you, Jaime. That's a good gift. Yeah, I don't like metformin, Sage Cooley, because it doesn't dissolve. It gets stuck in your kidneys, man,
The capsule.
and that's why
The
people.
capsule gets the outer shell.
Cause
It, it it doesn't dissolve.
it doesn't dissolve. It gets stuck in your kidneys, and that's why people wind up on dialysis, man.
That's why they went up in dialysis room.
Yeah, that's why they have kidney failure. Dude, I was taking metformin and 3 kinds of insulin, and I was like 1 pound away from wearing 300 pounds, man. No matter what I did, I couldn't lose weight. I quit taking all that crap, man. And I'm down to 226, man.
That's good, primo.
So I tried, man. I tried, but I've been diabetic for more than 20 years, almost 30 years, man. Yeah, every kind of medication that they give you for anything, says Cooley, it has side effects, man.
Oh yeah.
What's going on, main house? Welcome in.
Let me bring something over here to snack.
Yeah, I've heard about cinnamon, main house. Thank
I'll
you.
be right back, cuz
All
I'll
right,
give you
man.
the platform.
Give me the
Yes,
platform.
sir.
I've heard of cinnamon, main house, but I've tried just about nothing, and I'm all out of options. I appreciate you, August Bradshaw. Thank you. So, since Abe is gone, what do y'all want to talk about? Could be anything. Did Madeline leave already too? Wow. Abe is good, man, and family's good. I know I used to take those, and when you take metformin, you can't be out in the sun either, main house. All you really need is a box cutter, Jaime. All right, main house. You want to talk about werewolves, Wendy Romero? You're back, Madeline. Thank you for coming back. I hope you washed your hands. Well, Wendy, I have an encounter with a werewolf back in 2018. If you want, I can tell you the story. I usually tell it on Werewolf Wednesdays, but if you want to hear about werewolves, I'll tell you the story. If you really want to hear it, just let me know. Do you have any time off at all, Madeline? You're always working. You never sleep. You must be half zombie by now. I mean, you're on late at night, and then I wake up around 10 or 11, and you're still on. I'm like, this woman never sleeps. You've been hanging out with the cocaine werewolf. No, Madeline, it's not really that long ago. I still have it fresh in my memory. That's why it messes with me. Duendita zombie. So look, Wendy, uh, back in 2018, I went to Mississippi for the very first time in my life. Yeah, she is a day walker, Sage Queen. And I was working at a cotton gin, Wendy. And it was like 3 in the morning. This one night, there was snow on the ground. It was cold. I was wet because the tarps that were on top of the. Yeah, that's how you roll, Madeline. The tarps that were on the modules were wet. White nose were, and that's why I was wet, and the wind was blowing. And then I was walking on the catwalk of the module feeder, making sure that everything was going the way it's supposed to. And all of a sudden, I looked to my right, and I see this brown brown fur thing with the head of a dog walking through the. I know, right? Walking through the bundles of processed cotton that are ready to be shipped off and sold. And I did a double take to make sure that what I was seeing is what I saw. So when I identified it as what it was, which was a werewolf, it had brown fur, and it was huge. It had a big upper body, big muscular arms, and the legs were thick, but they were inverted. And I jumped off the module feeder, hit the button to stop the machine. When the module feeder stops, the whole gen shuts down. So you really don't want to be doing that. I ran into the cotton gin and talked to the head ginner, and I told him what I saw. So they shut down the whole gym because right there by the gym they had housing, and all the people that were working, their children were alone in the housing, in the houses and trailer houses that were there. So they all stepped out and they saw it. It was like 50 yards away, going toward the seed storage, cotton seed storage warehouse. And they saw it go in there, and they saw it come back out. So they filled up two trucks full of people, and they were chasing it. And this thing was like it would like blur and then reappear, blur and then reappear. And then in one jump, it jumped from the property across the highway into a field of cotton where the rest of the unprocessed modules were. There was some that were wrapped in plastic and some big ones that were just had tarps with bungee strings on them. And they were chasing it in a pickup, and I was the only idiot running through the property, through the darkest part of the property to tell you. All I had in my hand was the box cutter I used to cut the plastics. You know, as I'm running, all my senses went off, and I looked to the right, and I saw it standing there by one of those modules that had a tarp on it. The modules, they're like 10 feet tall, and this thing was like really really tall. The chest came up to the top of the module, and then the head and the shoulders were like really taller than that. It was resting a hand on top of the module. So I turned to face it, and we looked eye to eye, and I walked toward it. I was walking toward it, thinking if it attacks me, I'm gonna have to cut it with my box cutter. So I walked up to it, and when I got like 5 or 6 feet from it, well, while I was walking toward it, it was like disappearing into the ground. So when I got like 5 or 6 feet away from it, it blinked. The red eyes, his red eyes, he blinked. There was a puff of smoke, and then it just smelled like rotten eggs, or what you might call sulfur. So yeah, that's my werewolf story, Wendy. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh yeah, Sage Cooley. They always say we're a coven. Yeah, I know, Sage Cooley. That was wild, man. Sometimes you just have to play the hand that you're dealt. I still say to this day, if I had kept running and not paid attention to my spiritual senses, it probably would have attacked me from behind. So there, Wendy, you got you a werewolf, my werewolf story that I usually tell on Werewolf Wednesday. Questions, comments, jokes. Thank you, main house. Yeah, I know, Jaime. Well, if you show fear, Wendy, that's a spiritual opening. I showed it no fear. Yes, Madeline, that was one of the factors that made me seek religion. I had, like I said, it was just a bad experience that year. I got sick the moment I got there. I guess I was allergic to the poison that they use for the cotton. As soon as I got there, I got this bad cough that wouldn't go away. When I wasn't at the gym, I was okay, but as soon as I got to the gym, I would just start coughing and coughing. It got so bad that I would cough, and the cough was so bad that I would wind up my back shaking, and I would lose all my strength. And then I would start bringing up nothing but sputum. So yeah, it was just a bad experience all the way around. That and a guy tried to kill me. Then he was riding in the back seat with us going to work. As soon as I got off the truck, he tried to gut me like a fish with a big old knife. Yes, Monica. That was one of the things that made me want to turn my life around. Cause I tell you, I was no saint, but something had to change. Like I tell people, I had already gone about as far as I could go without any spiritual leadership and any spiritual life. So I decided that I needed Jesus Christ to take me the rest of the journey. People like my primo A, people that know me from when I was a teenager, they know I wasn't on a good path, man. All you had to do was look at me wrong, and it was a fight. No, main house. He did not have black eyes. He had red eyes, and he didn't attack me. Uh, he tried to, but like I said, I sensed him and I faced him. I didn't give him my back, and I didn't run from him. I ran. I walked toward him. Fear is a spiritual opening. Man, you have to not have fear. God, Jesus says, do not have fear. You have to have faith, and you have to go into prayer. But yeah, that wasn't the only thing that was happening while I was over there. When the company provided housing, and we got stuck with a big house that had like 9 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, and the damn place was haunted, and it was in the middle of a cemetery. There was a little white girl that used to come out of my closet, and the left side of her face was covered in blood. She was wearing a white nightgown, but her head was covered in blood. I guess somebody bashed her brains in. She would always say that she wanted to play, and then the doors to the bedroom and the closet were just opening and closing, opening and closing. Yes, Jesus does save Juan Avila. Anger is a spiritual opening, Monica. Anger, fear, revenge. That's all spiritual openings. And then when we left, Wendy, we got followed and chased by a female werewolf that I seen in the woods by where we used to live in the cemetery. It was a great female werewolf, and it followed us since we left Mississippi all the way to Texarkana, keeping up with the car doing 80 miles an hour. We lost her in a rainstorm and somewhere in Texarkana. She lost our scent. Well, when they show up, the only thing you need to do, Monica, is just tie, bind, and rebuke them in Jesus Christ's name, and pray with true faith so that they leave. Yeah, main house. When it comes to closets, closets are always supposed to be closed, especially at night when you're sleeping. Make sure that closet door is closed. I put a speaker that I have in front of my closet door, and these necklaces I wear. I hang them on the doorknob. Madeline, here's another thing. It was 2012. I was my daughter used to live with me, and her then baby daddy, and he told me that one night he they slept in my room. That he got up to go to the bathroom, and there was a black demon laying between me and my wife, and that there was fire coming out of its mouth, and that he looked at it and asked who he was, and that he pointed and said that he was me when I would get angry. In other words, when I would fight, he would take possession of my body. That's why I would black out, and when I would come back to, there was nothing but carnage and bodies on the floor. So I hope that answered your question, Madeline. Thank you, Jaime. Yes, main house. I have a nightlight in my room. It's gangster. I'm gangster, but I need a nightlight to go night night. You're welcome, Madeline. Like I said, I try to answer everybody's question the best I can. But yeah, that's something that actually happened. And I remember one night I was sleeping and I felt somebody hitting my hand, and I woke up and my then wife was screaming to let her go, let her go, let her go, and I didn't realize what was going on. I had her by the hair and she had me by my hand. She said I had already hit her like 2 or 3 times. I was deep asleep. I don't know what happened, man. But she said that I hit her and I don't remember. I apologized and then I got up and went and slept in the living room. You're welcome, Wendy. If I'm in a dark room, main house, I get attacked in the dark, just like my mama used to. My mama always slept with a lamp on in her room and the bathroom light on, and I have a nightlight in my room and my bathroom light stays on all night. Welcome back, cousin. You've been missed.
No, I've been listening. I just been chilling, cousin.
Hey, primo. Nelly wants to know for you wants to you to check your messenger on Facebook.
All right.
Ooh, I've been talking for a while. Yeah, that 2018 was not a good year for me, guys. but it wasn't as bad as 1997. I went to jail for the first time in my life in '97. Sorry about the camera. I turned the tablet upside down because I put it on a charger. So the lens is all right here. I have to get close to be able to read the chat. So yeah, that werewolf encounter, man. I don't really get any nightmares from it, but yeah, it actually happened. Yeah, main house. They used to. Hello, Annette. How you doing? Welcome in. That happened a couple of times to me, main house. But I had to sleep away from the wall because I made a couple of holes in the wall because I could feel my fists go out and come back. And I would wake up because I would feel the impact, and I look and there'd be holes in the wall. I had to get up the next day and fix it with a patch. The platform is yours, Primo.
I was just, do you tell them about the one kilo CEO? You did, I don't think you said that one.
Yeah, I told them that they followed us. Yeah, I told them they followed us from Mississippi all the way to Texarkana, and then we lost it in a heavy thunderstorm.
Yeah, you're doing good because I'm just here chilling.
Yeah,
Anybody would
we're
like to hear from cousin Jesse? Bring a topic up. I know he's got several other stories, but what is y'all interest for tonight? Name a couple of things down there. Would you want to hear about, or if we have pictures, I can share a couple of them. Shapeshifters, skinwalkers, Lycanthrope, brujas, witches. I got a couple of pictures of witches. Uh, you name it. Give me something to work with here.
we're 2 hours and 38 minutes in, cousin.
And you just did like 38 by yourself.
Yes, sir. I asked what they wanted to talk about, and Wendy said she wanted to talk about werewolves. So,
Well, Wendy wanted to talk about werewolves.
hmm
Dreams that came true. Cousin Jesse has a couple of those. Dreams that came true.
uh,
You had any dreams like that?
I was like 14 years old, and we lived pretty bad neighborhood. Hello, Ray.
Somebody said shifters, and then somebody said bruja pigs. He likes the bruja pigs right here.
The
Juan.
Ray used to hear stories about my dad in Santeria.
Hey, I can share the pyramid. You want to share? I think. Well, let's do. Who asked for something first? The shapeshifters. So since I can share a story of the shapeshifter before, or you were going to share what you were going to share, cousin. You shared something else,
Uh,
or you want to take a break
Man,
and then let me share a
I
shapeshifter
forgot.
story.
I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say, Primo. I got sidetracked.
All right, let me share a shapeshifter story. Um, in Central Texas, there's a lot of shapeshifter activity. When I was in the military station on Fort Hood, I would see activity of shadow figures and shapeshifters on Fort Hood when I would go train at the ranges. Uh, when I left the military, is when I noticed a lot of shapeshifter skinwalker activity in Killeen, all throughout Central Texas. The shapeshifter encounter that I had happened in Elms Grove Estates in Killeen, Texas. Uh, my dog was barking, and normally when he barks, it's because somebody's outside. Something's happening outside. That there's somebody out there. So I want to go. I stepped off my steps, and I'm looking to the street. Go walking to the street. I don't see nothing there. But when I go back into my yard, I see this red fox just looking at me. And I'm like,
Good morning, August. Good
he's
night.
looking at me, and he's got like yellowish eyes, but he's just staring at me, and I'm trying to shoo him away, but he's not going nowhere, just looking at me. So then after a while, that we just it felt like what do you call it? We're just looking at each other like a standoff, right? So finally, the fox just turned around and started walking away from me. So I'm seeing where he's going, in which he goes is walking, and he goes around the fence. So I start walking behind it, and when I go around the fence, it's not that fox no more. What I went is a and it looked like a native. It was cold as hell that night. This guy was literally naked because the only thing he had on his head was I could see the animal face up here of whatever he had on his head and covering his back. That's all he had on. Looks like a fur, right? The height of the animal. So I start following him. Uh, he goes out to towards the main gate. I mean the main entrance, and takes a right. So I go to the stop sign, and I'm looking at him. He's walking real slow. What he's doing is crisscrossing, going from one side to the street, crosses and then crosses back to the other side. So I stayed like maybe 20 feet away from him, and I'm looking at every move that he's making. So then he turns and starts walking down this road. He's walking by the fence line, and he takes a right. So I catch up to him, and I'm seeing walking down the fence uh, on this piece of land on the land that's there, and he's walking, and he goes behind the bush, and I don't see him anymore. So I'm thinking, I said, man, this guy, he's gonna close, he's poor, and he's leaving over there behind that bush. I said, maybe I can help him, go get him a cup of coffee or get him a room to stay. You know, it's cold out here. So, I was thinking out of the kindness of my heart, right? So I go walking down the fence line, and when I'm walking, I see this Saint Bernard run from the behind the bush that the man entered, and he ran to another bush. So I'm looking. I said, I'm waiting for the man, but he never come out. The dog's behind this other bush. So by the time I got to the edge of the man that was behind the bush, I'm looking. There's nothing there. Like, wait a moment. I mean, he just stuck down, but where is he? You know. So when I seen that he wasn't there, uh, another thing that happened is when I looked on the second bush, I didn't see the Saint Bernard either. But when I got when I got to those bushes, the other thing that witnessed was is I'm going to say it was in the form of a raven because it was black and it flew from behind that tree. So I believe the shapeshifter skinwalker changed from a fox to its normal identity of a shapeshifter. I followed that, and then it changed into a Saint Bernard. The Saint Bernards, the ones that are Cujos, primo. Well, it went there. It changed into one of those, and then it changed into a raven or a black bird. It flew away. that right there is the capability. Give you an example of how much capability this shapeshifters have, that they can change, you can transform at will, from one thing to another thing to another thing, that by the time you get to where trying to get close, they've already, they've already escaped or whatever. But I was just sharing this shapeshifter encounter that I had. Some people call them the Naglu dish. Naglu dish. Let me see if I can find it. But the natives used to call dirty Indians, but uh, the shapeshifters, they learn the things through witchcraft and necromancy. So they learn the ability to shapeshift, but there's a price to pay for that, right? So whatever deal they made, the price was, I mean, yeah, like they can live uh, spiritually for a very long time, but the spirit never dies. So is it really a good deal? What they give it to them, that they can be in disembodied form and change into all these manifestations, mimic voices, and follow people around? Let me catch up to the questions.
Somebody wanted to see the pyramid, Primo.
Okay, I'll share the pyramid in a moment. But I do get a picture. Let me share, since we're talking about shapeshifters right now, I do get a picture that I want to share with you of one that was very close to me. And I captured it. After that, we'll share the pyramid. So here we go. Let me find the picture and share it real quick to y'all of the shapeshifter skinwalker that I captured during the day.
He
Uh,
he always does it himself, main house. He stays prayed up all the time before he goes on an investigation, during and on the way back.
yeah,
Yes,
there
Wendy,
you go.
you'd be surprised.
Let's share it.
Damn it, boy.
There he is right there.
Main house,
Inches away from
main house.
inches.
Look at that thing. Main house, I don't ever go outside after sundown.
Inches away from me. I placed different filters on there so y'all can see it better. But he's literally inches away from me. Like right, and I know that he's there because I can sense it. Look at my eyes. I'm trying to, I'm just sensing my energy, but I know he's there because I sense something beside me. That's a pretty good picture of it, right?
Yeah, that's a great capture.
Let me the lighted one real quick. That's pretty cool right there too.
Yep, yep.
There he is. There's the face, his face. There's the eyes, the nose, the mouth. But up here is the hide of the animal that it's got on his head. There's the eyes of the animal.
That's a good capture because
Yeah, that one I could feel it right beside me, dude. I got lucky it didn't try to attack. No,
yep, yep.
look how close it is. It might have been touching me on the shoulder. It looks like right there.
That's probably why you're looking that way.
Yeah, look. I think he tried to touch my shoulder right there. See that? Like a different color here on my shoulder.
Yep.
All right, let's stop sharing this. So that does a shapeshifter. Now I'm going to give it over to cousin Jesse, and I'm going to find the pyramid that he has. It's up to him. He wants to show it, but I do got a short reel video of his pyramid. He inherited from his father.
Go ahead and share it, cousin. That beats me having to go to my room and look up in my closet.
There you
Man.
go. And the floor is yours, cuz.
This is a altar. This is an altar. It's in a pyramid. It's called a Chango Machu. It's you could use it for Santeria or you could use it for Palo Mayumbe. What do you think, Wendy? You like that? Everything in there is inside that pyramid. And that pyramid right there, sometimes when you take pictures of it, it sucks in all the light, so you can't really look at it. It took us a while to find the right lighting to be able to take pictures of it. Yeah, I have it. It has no power because it hasn't been fed, Wendy. So, what do you think of that, Wendy? Have you ever seen anything like that? Why wouldn't you touch it? It doesn't have any power, Wendy. It hasn't been fed since my father died 4 years ago.
We got something here for you, cousin. Before we, I can always come back to this.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me pause this. Well, I'm gonna pause this. And
I think that we shared it enough, Primo. You don't need to share it more.
okay. Well, there's something here for. Let me see. I can find this. All right, here we go.
Mhm.
Here you go, cousin Jesse. See, I can find it. Oh, wrong thing. There you go. Can you see that, Primo?
No, I just see you and me on the screen, cousin.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Shit es caca. Si la agarras, te embarras.
All right, here we go.
Oh, thank you, cousin.
This is from Sister Nelly.
Thank you, Sister Nelly.
Can you hear what it's saying?
No.
Candles may all happy birthday, make a wish and blow out your candles. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday to you. Happiest of birthdays to you. Make a wish, blow out the candles. Watch the smoke dance, a birthday cake, a slice for you. Chocolate icing and strawberries too. Happy birthday, make a wish and blow out your candles. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Jesse. You're a real The day is yours birthday, man. Make a wish, blow out your candles. May your dreams come true. Happy birthday
I dig it, man, huh?
to
I'm
you.
digging it. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you all. Hey, what's up, bro? MMA. Gracias, bro. Hey, cousin.
Yeah.
I was looking back. I was looking behind me, man. I still have all those Santeria Santos back there. If anybody wants to see them.
All right. There we go.
Thank you, Nelly.
Yeah, we really didn't have we never had birthdays when we were growing up because yeah, you know those little hostess cake. We had no, wouldn't even make us cake
The
for our
cup,
birthdays.
the
The
cupcakes,
little hostess
the
cupcakes.
cupcakes.
Grab one of those cupcakes, and they'll cut up in little pieces, and just get a little piece of that cake. Or the hostess saying that's a piece of cake, and they'll put a candle in it, sing happy birthday.
That was
That's
it.
all I remember. Really never
Okay,
never
well,
got a cake for my birthday either. You know, it's like, but
thank you, Nelly.
yeah, it was.
Thank you, Rain.
We were brought up old school to be tough.
We were made men before we could even get pubic hairs. Before we went to puberty.
Yeah, you can share those things, cousin. It's your birthday, cuz. You want to share?
Yeah, I was asking Wendy if she wanted to see him. She never answered. She hadn't been in here before because she probably hasn't seen him.
She says okay.
Yeah, I liked her voice. I was digging it, man. I was tapping along.
Thank you, Sister Nelly.
Let me see. Oh, Lordy, Lord.
Yeah, we were tough love. Just put it that way. And tough love is discipline. Discipline where it was harsh discipline. And of course, probably our parents had it even rough, because when they were growing up, there was whips. They get whipped with a whip. So, yeah.
Man, I just broke this, man. All right, this is the first one I'm going to share with y'all. This was my dad's protection against the police. I just broke it, man. I broke the mirror. I hope nothing happens, man. Nothing comes out. He used to carry this under the seat of his vehicle, and it would repel law enforcement. See, y'all see it? He made this himself. He had the know-how to do it. I just broke it. I broke the mirror off. Luckily, it doesn't have any power, so I'm good. You see this, Wendy? This is called a cuernito. Mira,
¿A what, primo?
a cuernito,
Cuernito.
a horn. Yeah, that's what he called it, the cuernito. And then this was to make police leave him alone. It would repel police. I hope I don't break anything else. Wow. My internet started getting frozen.
Wendy said is Santeria like hoodoo,
Something like that.
or it originates from Africa, right?
Yeah. It's African magic. Yeah, that's broken.
You tell him the story of why you kept that with him, Primo?
Yeah, I told him that he kept it under the
Oh, yeah,
faucet.
yeah.
This, ladies and gentlemen, used to represent his head. That way nobody could
Is
do
that is
anything.
that chicken Cleghorn on there?
Could be.
Let's take a close look at it. Oh, that's too close.
This was put in the highest point in the house above everything else. This represented his head so that nobody could do witchcraft or anything to him. Nobody could touch this, and this also took blood sacrifice to keep it strong. Everybody good look at it? All right. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This
It's like a little kettle.
is the little kettle. Let me see if I can move the camera.
There we go.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Anything that's metal that can be forged into a weapon goes in here. You can put guns, knives, anything that's a weapon you can put in here. And this is called the Warriors. This one is the one that goes behind the front door, and if anybody tries to do anything to you, this would seek vengeance on your behalf. Also required blood sacrifice.
I'm hearing like a buzzing sound. Sounded real loud, but then I can still hear it on my left ear. Might be something
Something to do with this.
something in here, but I think it's a refrigerator.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. There you go. This is called the Guardian of the Threshold. In Cuban language, it is called El Egua. Some know it as Santo Niño de Atocha, but in Cuban form. When you communicate with this, you use this maraca. So while you're praying to it, you're moving the maraca back and forth. And this also takes blood sacrifice. This is called the Guardian of the Threshold. And it goes behind the door so nothing evil can come into your house, nothing negative.
There's a question for you, cousin.
What? Oh, yes, Annette. Yes, main house, exactly. And to appease it and not do any human sacrifice, you would use chicken blood, goat blood, blood from doves, blood from pigeons, and that's what made me get out of this religion was the senseless slaughter of innocent animals. So these were my dad, along with the pyramid that we showed earlier. Oh man.
There's a question for your cousin there. Who taught him to use all those items? Do you know how he got into Santeria?
Yes, he had a godfather that got him into it. But then the godfather wasn't only a santero; he was
Sante-
a practicer of Palo Mayumbe. He was a Palo Mayumbe priest. Main house, no, you never use menstrual blood to do that because the entity would betray you. You never use menstrual blood because that's not pure blood, that's dirty blood.
That'd be the worst mistake they can do because they're gonna then he's gonna think you're the sacrifice.
Yep, yep. That's dirty
And the
blood.
sacrifice that one is something dead.
That's something different, Monica. That's not Santeria. That's called an amarre. That's like you can keep a man faithful by giving him dirty underwear water. That's why they use innocent animals because the blood is pure. You're gonna use menstrual blood, then you're cursing yourself. Everything you do is gonna backfire because that's dirty blood. Looks like you're falling out, cousin.
I'm hanging in there, cousin. It's I'm good. You know, with the meds that I take and stuff, it
My dad used those for years, Wendy, until he found Jesus Christ when he gave all that up. See, my dad lost his vision, and then he went to the church where we go now, and that's where he got his vision back.
so
Yep, you need to pay attention.
about this like this amateur people, man. They keep on talking stuff and doing indirect witchcraft. If
They know not what they do, cousin, because they think it's all a game, and the consequences for something that goes awry are very, very drastic, man. If you do a spell and it backfires, and all that negativity is coming back to you tenfold. Yes, Monica. I hope they're paying attention because you never know when you're drinking dirty underwear water.
there's a question there, what was your dad called back then, Jesse?
My dad was always, to anybody that knew him, Chuy. His name was Jesus, just like me. I'm Junior,
So a lot of people,
but everybody just called him Chuy.
will come to him, cousin.
Yes, my dad had
A shop?
He would do ceremonies with the shaman, and they would travel everywhere. And then when he got too old to do it, that's when I started. He told me to go ahead and start hanging out with that guy, the shaman, and that's when I started going to ceremonies all over the United States, man, doing that Palo Mayumbe.
So what will happen to Gayer? So he calls himself a wizard. He can't be a wizard, right? To be
No, he can't. He can't. He couldn't practice that kind of
no, he
religion
couldn't practice the religion, cousin.
because he thinks he's a woman and women cannot be a shaman.
Well, the
Not in
practices
that
that he does
religion.
to himself, right? The abominations that he does to himself
Yeah, that
sexually
would keep him out.
would, he wouldn't be able to have an interaction because
No, because
the bleeding.
of the abomination that he thinks he's a woman.
Yeah,
Yes, Andres, we're still here and we're still talking.
that's one ugly dude, man.
Uh, I say that's a face only a mother could love, but I think that his face is like that because his mother didn't love him. Hold on, cousin. I'll be right back. I gotta.
Yeah, we're having a blast here tonight. First, we're just shooting the breeze, and people were here, and now cousin Jesse shared some items, but we're here in the 3 hour 12 marker right now. Any questions for cousin Jesse? Any more questions? We're 3 hours and 13 minutes, primo.
Yeah, no. Whenever you want to call it a night, primo, call it a night.
What time is it right now?
It is 2:19.
Tell us 3:30 if you want to.
3:30 mid at the night or 3:30 on the clock here for the show.
Yeah, right there on the show.
Okay.
It said Wendy.
When
It
is
said she's a night owl.
who needs to-
You want to see an owl? Well, it's like an owl. Well, I don't know. It's huge. That's all I can tell you.
That's a different form of religion, main house. Being a bruja does not have anything to do with the other religion.
I think somebody said they wanted to see Bruja pictures. I can share. What was it we're going to share? Were you going to talk about something else, Primo?
No, primo, the floor is yours.
All right. Somebody had said something here in the comments. I think they had said they wanted to see some Bruja pictures. I think the Brujas that I've had have created short reels. So let me see if I can find a couple of pictures of the Brujas that were created.
You know what the joke says, man? Dude goes up to a taco truck and he tells the dude working there, "Hey, ¿tienes gorditas?" And he looks around and goes, "Sí, mi suegra y mi vieja."
Sheesh.
I'm sorry, cousin. I had to say it. I had
There
to.
you go. Here you go. The Bruja
All I see is you and me.
from Elms Grove Estates.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at her.
Look at the black cat she's holding in her left hand or right hand.
Well, this picture was caught on the path of Elms Grove. I was walking. I got near this big tree. As I'm looking around, I hear somebody whisper at me, say something. So I turned and looked, and I was sensing some energy. My hairs were standing up. So I snapped a picture, and this is the image that I captured. What do you think about this photo? To me, I thought he was actually, if you look at the neck area, I thought it was like a rope around his neck. If you really look at it, that's what I thought it was. Uh, if you look at this right here, down here, it looks like a rope. But then I said, well, maybe it's
Come on, man.
something else. But it looks like it's got something here around his neck.
Come on, main house. That's what you came in here for. You came to see proof. We got the proof right here. This show is not like every other show. We have real pictures of real entities. The stories that we tell you, they're not made up stories. It's things that we've lived through. So about the werewolf, I actually seen the werewolf. Also, I was actually face to face with it.
And I got pictures also of werewolves. See, we just don't share a story and plug a duck. Trying to sell a duck for $20. We don't ask anybody for anything. We just do this because we want to awaken our brother and sister spiritually, or the spiritual warfare that is at hand. Other people use it because they're trying to jip the people off. They never show no content in their channel of anything that's productive, of any kind of evidence.
They read off a script sometimes that they write.
Okay, there we go.
What's up, Joe Breezy? Welcome to the Heezy.
There she is. Yeah, I got tired of her. If you're tired of her, I can share another Bruja picture. We got plenty of pictures of Brujas here.
Andres wants to know if you're gonna go out to see more Nessie pictures. Andres wants to know if you're gonna go out to sea so you can get more Nessie pictures.
To the sea.
Yeah.
If I go anything from the sea, it'll be Long John Silver's and order me a plate of food. I'm just playing.
Dolphin.
If are you ever going to see you can capture some Nessie pictures? You're talking about the Loch Ness monster.
Mm-hmm.
I think at that lake or at the Loch Ness, whatever, there's a lot of limestone all around that area, and I believe that the energy of the limestone might be causing a lot of hallucinations because there's too much limestone. I think they even have certain areas where they have limestone, a lot of limestone, that if it stores enough energy, it can cause activity to happen around you. But I have seen some evidence where it looks like a Nessie, but the next thing you know, it's gone. Wendy Romero says, "What's going on with the face shapeshifting?" Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to the next bruja. Let me go find her. I'm just saying that that's what it is. Limestone is an energy. It stores energy, and it can store a lot of energy. That it can. When there's energy, there's going to be paranormal activity, and you're going to see all kinds of stuff. But just because you've seen it doesn't mean that it's real. That's why you have to stay prayed up. Put the spirit, uh, put it through the test. Type on the rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. See what happens. We got Joe Breezy. What's up, Joe? We got 40 people. See to the freaking spirit. Ego shifts. What is the noise in the background?
Welcome, Little Ann 5.
What are y'all hearing?
Let me turn off the ceiling fan, man. Hold on. Probably what it is.
Let's see.
That stop the noise.
I have a lot of photos, man. Do y'all want to see something crazy? Show you something crazy. What is the one?
Little Ann, did that stop? Did the noise stop, Little Ann?
In the face shapeshifting.
No, the only maraca is in that box over there.
Let me find another bruja.
You're welcome.
Here we go. Let me see if I can find it.
Wendy says she wants to see crazy.
Crazy. All right, here you go. Don't freak out with this one. You wanted it. You got it. Check out this pic right here. Here you go.
Yeah, he's got some of those too on this. You seen him? What the swat? Wow, look at that face on that bruja. She's a bruja, ha ha ha.
It's probably the blonde that we're talking about. They see me with a blonde. She looks blonde though.
She got red hair.
She's not the most pretty thing. On this photo here, it's up a video.
You always get those good captures, cousin.
All right. I was I went into the woods, past the into the woods where the tall thing was standing. This I captured.
You okay?
If there's any negative energies here, we tie bad and rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name. You're not welcome here. Wait one. As I was gonna talk, it felt like a gust of wind hit the back of my throat. Hit my tonsil. Okay. Let me catch on with catch up with the comments here. So I got into the woods, right? And I was sensing what was around me, and I felt something in front of me. I could feel some energy in front of me. So I was just focusing the camera like I was doing a live. Then I heard some movement around me, and I was like, "There's something here," you know. But I kept on keeping the recording where I was feeling something, and I got out of there. I didn't go back. I went to a shortcut to get back in the main path. But that's the image that was there, you know, of this it was on the ground. A bruja. Like it's just pissed off because I'm sharing the the video. But I'm doing a little bit better right now. Somebody said that's their aunt on meth.
Yeah, that was Breezy. That's Ortega before she gained all the weight.
That's not the only thing that I captured in this area. There's another thing that I captured, brothers and sisters. A Wendigo. That I was able to capture same place where I caught this image, in which I will share because it was with her. So I'm going to share that right now. Here we go. Yeah, got a lot of crazy brujas here. Maybe I should share the other one, Primo. The one with the crazy face.
The one that you got from Joel?
No, the other one with you call it Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, show that one, man.
You want to see something crazy? All right, let me see if I can find her. I don't think I've created a show reel for her, man.
I don't think you have either.
Let me check my TikTok, see if I got a show reel of her.
Oh.
No, I haven't, man. Let me see if I can find her.
Well, thank you, Wendy Romero. We try to put out a quality product every day because we do this every day, except for Saturday.
Let me go the other way and share the one that Joel caught from the UK. We got a witch here from the UK Their brother Joel Burgess told me I could share it, and do a short reel if I want to from it. He had sent me a video of his dog, and I seen something, and I took a closer look, and I was able to debunk what seems to be a witch. And this is from the UK. Well, I'll show you the video first. Let me show the video first.
Well, beyond the box, we were gonna stop at when it said 3:30 on the clock, but we're gonna share some more videos.
Okay.
She said it's the long one tonight.
Okay. This is from brother Joel Burgess. Here's the video. He was showing me his dog, right? But I'll let it play for a little bit. Then he starts glancing around the area. And right there,
Yep, there she is.
look what happens to the screen. Because he's been going through this area with his dog because he said that there's a witch that does rituals inside the woods, right? Right there, right here, right? So I'm just pointing out where I've seen something, and right there, you see how the screen acts up? Check it out. Like a portal, or like it's in a wave of something. You seen that, cousin?
Yes,
Right there. You
right
sense
there.
some kind of energy right there. Check it out. Boom. You sense some energy. So that got my attention, and here we go. Let me stop sharing it because this video was just about his dog, right? Oh man, it booted me out there. What's going on? You know, when you try to share, when you got something going on here, there's always some kind of interference. So
How many more hours you got to go for your shift, Madeline?
can they see that, cousin?
No, I just see you and me on the screen, bro.
Okay, here we go.
Wow. You got a long way to go. Another 6 hours.
There she is, right here.
Look at that brouhaha.
And as we were looking at it, it seems like there's something else standing here too in front of her. Like two things, but she's right here. I believe I have a closer look of her. Uh,
You do. That's when all that other stuff pops up.
so let me back out of here real quick. Oh my God. It keeps on. I don't know, man. It's like my messenger's been acting up pretty bad. Every time I try to share something else, it boots me up. I'll do
Constantly,
the
Madeline.
close up of her. There it is. Okay, here we go. Let me share it. Here's a close up of her. Just be careful with this picture because it might change color and form because it's like a portal. Here we go. There she is.
Wow.
It looks like it's moving side to side, cousin, there for a moment.
Yep, yep.
If you really look at this, it might change color, it might change form, or color, should I say. But there she is right here. That's her face. This is from the UK.
All those other stuff are starting to appear, cousin.
You see how it's moving?
Yeah, it's moving, and all that other stuff is starting to appear already.
Should we look at the colors changing, man? Say a little prayer, cousin.
Dear Heavenly Father, please keep these entities from transferring the stuff through these portals that we are watching. In your name I pray, amen.
Amen. Let me go see what the chat is saying. Because I'm just sharing the footage here and I'm not seeing the chat. I don't even know how far back I am.
These were taken in the UK, Monica. They belong to Joel.
Brother Joel Burgess. Thank you, Sister Wendy. Just looking at the comments, trying to catch up.
Keep looking, Andres. You're gonna see more than that in there. The more you stare, the more things appear. That's why I'm not even looking at the picture. He said he felt a sense of power or something like that, Monica.
I'll make the a short reel of when it sends a surge of energy. You know, I got the video. I can make it when just like a 2 second, 3 second video when the wish sends this source of energy towards Joel. She sends like a vibration of energy towards him. Somebody says they see a face of a wolf. No, he was just recording. You know, showing me a video of his dog and then just showing the area where it was at. But I noticed something there, and I debunked the little short reel, and I was able to capture the bruja, the witch, from that area. Damn, Brother Joe said he broke his toe.
He's still good. He still got his toe. I'm missing a whole toe.
This picture's from the UK, and that's a bruja from the UK. Look,
Yeah, Monica, the more you stare at the picture, the more stuff appears. Just like I said, that's why I'm not looking at it.
and I'm fixing to close it so nothing will transfer. If you really pay attention to her, she keeps on changing colors.
Yep.
From darker.
She went from green
When we
to
first
blue.
looked at it, it was like green, but now
It's black.
yeah, it's black. When you notice, it kind of looks like the witch from Oz. All right, let me take her off. Let me go find the other one, Primo. The one that let me see if I can find her. Now that one right there. También is pretty good.
You did make a short reel of that one. No, you didn't.
I haven't made it yet.
I walk on my pinky toe, Joe Breezy, because I'm missing my big toe. Pinky toe's all deformed. I know a lot of people say that main house is what keeps them coming back. I'll tell you what keeps Beyond the Box coming back here is when I go, Ooh, Raggy.
Okay, let me try to share this here. Show them the original picture.
Because I know that Beyond the Box loves Scooby Doo.
Let me know when you see her.
She's right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the guests, the viewers.
I ninja somebody yesterday, Joe Breezy. I was watching them through a window, and they were headed toward the door. When they opened the screen door, man, I grabbed them by the wrist and yelled, and he screamed bloody murder, and his legs were shaking. I told him, you just got ninjas.
Can they see her?
Yeah, they can see her if they look. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson right there, Wendy and Monica. You don't see him? He's sitting there going, wee, right here.
It put me up.
Right here. Yeah, there's two big ones in there, Ernie. One looks like Michael Jackson, the other one looks like a Cylon.
Let me get up in there again one more time.
Man, cousin, we 15 minutes, 16 minutes from the 4 hour mark.
Okay, let me show. Let me show her face. Let me do the close up of her face. Here you go.
That showed 34 people in here.
There you go.
Look, it's Michael. That's what happened to Michael Jackson, guys. He lives off the land now.
Primo,
Yes, sir.
those claws.
Yeah, those are claws.
What the hell?
That's why he's got his hands up in the air. Something's grabbing him from behind. No, Wendy Romero, the witching hour was at 12. We're at 2:51. We're heading into the demonic hour. From 3 to 6 a.m. is the demonic hours, Wendy Romero. Thank you, Prima Ivy. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably won't do nothing. I never do anything for my birthday.
All right, I don't know what's going on here. We go back to y'all. Yeah, it looked clear. I can show you the other one where there's the two standing. It's just I don't know. My messenger's been acting up pretty bad for a while now. But every time
We will be
I share a
in,
picture, I have to log in, then I have to go look for it, and it's just crazy.
we will be in 7 minutes, Monica.
Yeah, we'll be calling it a night in 7 minutes.
She says we're in the devil's time. I go, no, we will be in 7 minutes at 3 a.m. It's the demonic hours start. The witching hour is at midnight, from midnight till 3. That's when all the stronger demons come out, from 3 to 6 or till sunrise. Thank you, Lerny. No, we never celebrated our birthdays as kids, Lerny. We were told that we had to go to work. That's what we got told.
Working the fields. There you go.
There's Michael and the Cylon.
Looking right at me too. You think
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, main house.
you think that's like a succubus or something?
I don't know what it is, man. I know it looks like Michael Jackson.
Maybe
I'll be looking at the back of my eyelids later, main
maybe it
house.
is Michael.
He's hiding in the trees. Crack myself up, man.
Someone said that it looked like the witch from the movie Tooth Fairy.
Could be is that Rebel? Yeah, the other one on the right, though, on the left, though, man, it looks like it doesn't even have a face. It looks like it's got that symbol that Yiso Missile puts on his profile picture. You're welcome, Wendy.
Yeah, I turned it on. Yeah, because I heard a door slam.
Yes, it's have that birthday energy, Prima Evie.
Yeah, I heard a door.
And I took a nap earlier, Prima. It took a power nap. But it's our first day back from the weekend, and so I thought we'd make it a good show. At least a 4 hour show.
And it's his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Going with a bang. Joe Brizzy. Uh,
Breezy, cheesy.
we heard the door slam outside, like some door slam. So the X-Men want to go check it out.
Uh-oh. I hope you have your camera on.
Let me keep an eye on the camera.
Yes, Ivy. Since it is gonna be my birthday, I decided to give you a little extra Jesse.
I'll be back, man. Check it out.
Yeah, man. Be careful. So, people, what do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all think of all the pictures that y'all been showing? What do you think, Wendy? Since this was your first time here, I believe. What do you think of all the pictures you've been shown? You're welcome, Monica. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think so. Thought I'd do a little something different since I always take off in about 2 hours. But when I do live like this, it takes me days to make up the sleep. Uh oh, something's going on over there. Rebels barking. Well, to be honest, Evie, I'm gonna tell you, even though y'all gonna clown me, but my favorite kind of cake is ice cream cake. There, I said it. But uh, really, my favorite kind of cake is German chocolate. Nah, I don't know about any party hat learning. Yep, yep. Me too, Monica. There ain't nothing like a good German chocolate cake. That's good eating. Some people don't like that, but I prefer that to the red velvet cake. I mean, red velvet cake is good, but I prefer German chocolate. That sounds delicious, Joe Breezy. But I live way over here in Fort Worth, man. I can't. I'm having trouble with my vision, man. I'm not. The colors that are not registering, or the basic colors, white and black, don't register in this eye. I have a hell of a time finding my dog when I let her out in the backyard. When she's in the sun, I can't see her. It's alright, but like I said, Monica, I prefer German chocolate. I mean, German chocolate is also better than carrot cake. But who puts carrots in cake? Come on, man. That's like saying that's like saying that gingerbread is made with real gingers. Welcome back, Madeline. Yeah, we're still going, Madeline. We're gonna go about 5 more minutes and call it quits at 4 in the morning. Did you find outside, Primo?
There was a door. One of the doors got slammed real hard, and we looked at all the vehicles. There's just one vehicle that had like all the glove compartment emptied out on the seat.
Thank you, thank you, Mija.
Uh,
My dog is wishing me happy birthday.
Yeah, but we're fixing to call it a night here in 5 minutes. I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. No, we was going to be a 2 hour show, but cousin Jesse had a lot of energy tonight.
Love you, baby girl.
Okay.
Exactly, Breezy. Exactly. It's all about the icing, bruh. Thank you, Andres. What are you doing up, mija? You should be asleep. It's 3 in the morning. Thank you. Yes, Monica, I'm glad you enjoyed the
Hello,
show.
cousin.
We try to we try to put out a good show every day.
We try.
Sometimes we get caught up by people having our names in their mouth, and we want to do like a dentist and pull their teeth out. Sorry, we got off topic, Primo, but it was a good show,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And happy birthday again, cousin. So
Thank you, cousin.
well, now
Thank
we're going to
you.
hit the 4 hour marker. So I'm going to let you say what you have to say to the viewers.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for making this another great show. We appreciate when y'all come in and spend time with us and listen to our crazy experiences that we live through, and see these awesome pictures that Primo catches. In saying that, may the Lord bless you while you sleep. May He protect you while you sleep, and may you have abundance when you wake up in the morning, and all your blessings be with you.
Amen.
Good night, people.
Good night, primo.
All right, kids. I'm gonna get up out of here, and I'm gonna go stare at the back of my eyelids for a couple of hours. Good night, Andres. Good night, everybody. Good night, Mija. Good night, Beyond the Box. Next time, bring some Scooby snacks.
And saying that, brothers and sisters, y'all have a good morning, blessed evening. Uh, always maintain the Love Foundation and try to awaken your brothers and sisters spiritually, your next of kin, so they can be spiritually prepared to fight spiritually for themselves through Jesus Christ. In saying that, good night. God bless you. This is Brother Abe Cias and Soren Cias signing off from Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Till next time. Thank you, Sister Monica.